Welcome to Semper Hooah podcast.
So that was the second time I had to suck a dick for a crack rock.
All right, welcome to Semper Hooah podcast.
Spare change.
OG here. Pete's up at the main desk.
You told me this was gonna be the Halloween episode. Yeah, I don't even.
You fucked
fucking
it
Alec
up.
Baldwin isn't here.
You fucked it up. Our Marine vet.
Marine crops.
Sami's not here. He's on TDY or some other bullshit excuse. Yeah. Jonesy's behind the stick, controlling the shit of everything again. Thank God he's back here. And in the combat closet this week,
Jank the tank.
Captain Jank the Tank.
That's right.
First,
I apologize, sir.
yeah,
Customs
that
and
shit.
courtesies.
Mhm, yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Salute the rank, not the man, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, it's hard to stoop down to that level.
Is that a height joke?
It is.
Oh, there's no phone books back here. This is bullshit.
It does lift though,
Oh.
Well, there you go.
and it'll separate too.
Hey, be careful.
Yeah, almost like that OBGYN kind of stirrup setup. You know?
You have my attention.
Yes, yes. It used to be his red room.
Yeah, I can change the lights though really quick on that.
Yeah, change the light.
Oh, boom! Mood lighting. It's red now. Ooh, look at that.
But what's going out of the chair now?
Hey, $100 Home Depot. All right.
The chair post protruded through the seat.
All right. We got a lot of shit to do today. A lot of stuff to cover. Fun stuff
We
here.
do. It's been a busy week.
First things up, though, we got to do our little plug stuff. All right. Like, subscribe, follow, share, remind yourselves. A bunch of different platforms. All right. We're on the Facebook, or Meta as they call it now. Whatever.
Yeah, I read that
fucking
today.
weird.
What? Okay.
At Semper Hooah podcast. I always have to look at Semper Hooah podcast.
Right.
At Semper Hooah for IG and TikTok. Check out semperhooah.com/shop. Pick up the merch.
That's right. We should probably start thinking about, with all the supply chain issues, running some like Christmas special on merch or something. You know, that'd be
Do your
good.
road home thing, and we'll talk about
Yeah,
some dildos.
road home. There you go. Road home programs, supporting vets with substance abuse and mental health and all that stuff. So over at Rush Hospital. So 50% of any proceeds from your donations or your merch purchase goes towards supporting them. We are interested in looking at your ideas for the next veteran-friendly charity, because it's about that time we switch off to another one.
Yeah, we're getting close to that. And don't forget hate mail or
Absolutely. Any kind of mail. We want
actually
your
anything. Hit us up at
ideas.
this point. We have some random people hitting us up. So contact at semperhooah.com.
Yep.
You want to come on the show? Hit us up on that as well.
Yep.
You
We're
want
very
to
responsive.
ask us a question? You got something pissed off at us? Whatever it is, just hit us up.
Yeah, I mean, we have this guarantee from that Indian call center that they're going to pick up 24/7. So if you call
Boom.
or email, yeah,
Wish we had a number. All
696969.
All right, we got a lot of topics here. We missing
Yes.
my Sami a little bit. I didn't.
Oh, sorry, I can't. you
No,
know.
I love you. I
Jeez,
just,
you know, I mean,
I
I'm
can't
not
insult you the same
fat,
way.
bald, and greasy. You know.
Oily headed. Oily. No, I can't do Asian jokes. We don't have an Asian on today. J-Bot's not here.
So
either.
is that just limited to only when they're here?
Yeah, that's safe then.
I don't know, but the Filipinos, you know,
Don't get the boxing.
right?
All right.
Very, very pretty.
Who wants the first one?
I'll start it off.
Okay.
Across the pond, UK Army security fears after grinder date smuggled into barracks in car trunk during lockdown. Yeah, okay, sounds normal. Ministry of Defense officials are investigating an alleged security breach in which a dating app lover was smuggled into an army barracks in the trunk of a car. The civilian in question claims 2 soldiers used knowledge of CCTV black spots and guard rotations to get him into bases for visits late last year. He alleges he was left for hours to freely roam around, taking photos, and that he could easily have access to military buildings. Our missing experimental MRE situation there. It's a grinder date.
That was a interesting one.
Yes.
Say that one for the pit.
He alleges he was... I read that already. A counterterror expert warned that alleged incidents expose potential security flaws on Army bases that could be exploited by an adversary or enemy. The 21-year-old man, who we are calling Simon, claims he is one of at least 2 civilians who have been driven onto Army sites in the boot of a car. So British. He claims he met
I
the
didn't change that part.
Oh, yeah.
Go on.
What is this, from the Proclaimers or something?
Yes. The mirror.
The Mirror, yeah.
UK.
He claims he met the first soldier via dating app Grindr and had a sexual encounter with him at Cogue Barracks in Aldershot, Hants in November.
Okay. So, any more on that there, Jonesy? Got anything more spicy on that? Any updates?
I mean, I have the Snapchat
text they were exchanging.
Ooh.
It wasn't a whole lot, but no, it's not especially
Nothing
spicy.
spicy?
Can you get rid of the...
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It really isn't that much, but it's basically just...
Full screen that. Let's take a look at that. What's he saying there? How you going to get me onto the camp, though?
The boot of my
car.
But
Really?
there's one thing in here that I know you and be very happy to see.
Yeah.
This guy and fucking names. It's fucking
Yeah,
horrible.
I know. Can we like do a bleep out during
Maybe.
editing?
Yeah.
Why does that look like you, Pete?
No, I would say that's more like you, sir, because I have a full chest of hair.
Oh shit! Did I send the wrong picture in?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
am I still running the merch ad? Jesus Christ. I'm
That just popped up.
fat fingering.
It's okay.
All right, so cool. That must have been interesting. Anybody getting
Yeah.
charged? What's going on? You see anything there?
No charges are pending as of yet.
Okay. All right, I got a fun one. I want to get this one. Let's move on to the next one. All right. OnlyFans girl disgraces her veteran father's funeral, poses with his dead body for social media.
What the fuck?
Jesus.
Yes, she's pretty spicy, though. So a Florida fitness OnlyFans model, narcissistic tendencies are coming back to haunt her after she shared a series of provocative photos taken in front of her father's coffin.
Twat, did you say? I can't hear you, but it's okay. We'll figure it out later.
Dude, fucking super classy with that one.
Jesus.
Janie Rivera.
Jane Rivera.
Janie. Is it?
Oh,
Jane?
maybe it's
I don't know.
like the stripper version of it, you
Right.
know, so it's got to be like spicy.
Who
It's Jane with a Y.
All right. Who is most well known on TikTok was slammed by the public after her photos surfaced of her posing in front of the flag draped coffin, indicative that her father was a veteran. So, I think it's like that last one we have over there. You got some
Yep,
more up
that's
there?
actually
They had that
it.
little video thing of that?
Yeah, I do have the video. Do you want me to pull it up?
Yeah, as
Yeah.
I'm talking this one up here. So, she writes on her, I don't know if this is IG or some shit, "Butterfly away, R.I.P. Poppy. You were my best friend. A life well lived," she said in her post. Needless to say, the above and beyond attempt to thirst trap her best friend's funeral was not well received. A lot of people fucking were hating on her for that one.
Oh, I bet.
She had 84,800 Instagram followers and over 307,000 TikTok followers, though those numbers have dropped. I think her Instagram actually went down. I was trying
That's
to look
what
it up.
the article's looking at, right?
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, talk about daddy issues, huh?
that's fucked up.
Too soon?
Super hot, though.
Maybe.
Yes, no comment, but yes.
Yeah, I got the video whenever you're ready.
Yeah. Hold on. All right. Hit it up, bud. Yeah, play that stuff. That's all right. So that's her little close-up. Damn. Is this too much for YouTube? That's not bad. That's
No,
pretty nice.
That's
No,
very
it-
PG.
It's literally only 30 seconds long. How bad could it get?
But doesn't it have like a bunch of her like in front of the... No, that's just mostly her.
No, it's
Okay.
just basically her, it looks like.
No, I swear they have it like
Just
in
keep
front
the
of her.
slideshow going and dim the lights back here.
Yeah, hold on. Back to red. All right, there we go. It's getting spicy.
Nope, there it is.
Oh yeah, there's Daddy.
Oof.
That's so fucked up.
And
Wait,
what is she wearing?
What the
to
hell
a
kind of dress is
funeral?
that?
I don't know.
She's missing a shoulder.
Is there any more? Is that it?
No, there's more. There's more. I know I saw more.
Okay, that's the
there
first
is.
one
That's
that we
just
saw.
popping the ass
oh,
right in front of the coffin.
Jesus, that is
What?
just poor taste.
Oh, his hands.
Jones, you getting spicy there, man.
Any more?
Put up the sharp poster.
Nope, that's
What
it.
is it? All right.
So the question is, who took these photos for her at the funeral?
Yeah, right.
She brought the whole TikTok stand thing. For,
She brought a
you know,
Halos.
Yeah.
Hey, we have one of those.
Seen them at Marshall's.
They still open?
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
They still exist.
I think I saw like I think we have one down the street. That's right. We had like there's a sign up.
Really?
Like all these guys like were protesting or something like you're horrible Marshalls. I'm like, what do they do?
Right.
Like,
Actually, no, there's a Marshalls in sir.
Hey,
Is there?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that might be the store next to the Binnies. I don't know. I never pay attention.
Bring his levels up once again. We're talking to that damn mic.
Sorry.
Hey, check out what's going on with Marshalls, by the way. I don't know if is Marshalls they're national, right?
Oh yeah, but they're part of. Aren't they like part of their whole TJ Maxx, Marshalls conglomerate or
Seems
whatever?
going on like people like
Home goods or
protesting for
something.
Marshalls.
Yeah.
Now
Is
that
it
you brought it up.
wages? I know I read an article a couple years ago that's like their loss prevention. If they're like suspecting anyone of a theft, like they have to just let them go. They can't intervene at all, or they'll get fired.
Did you bring any extra?
No, there was no more.
Hey, Jonesy, to your left over there, all the way far left, there's a little stig. It looks like a little, yeah. There you go.
Little vape.
Little vapors. Throw that shit over here. All right, anything on, you got anything there? We'll keep
Yeah.
going. What would you
Right now, it looks like it might be related to who they named as their next president.
Oh, okay. Is anything spicy?
I'm gonna have to look into it a little more,
that's
but
fine.
I can get back to you.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's get the next one up. Who's got this
There
one?
we go. Air Force Medical Group Commander fired after less than 4 months on the job. Air Force Colonel Catherine Ellis was relieved of command of the 14th Medical Group at Columbus Air Force, Mississippi.
MISS.
MISSISSIPPI on Thursday, according to the Columbus-based 14th Flying Training Wing Public Affairs Office. Ellis was relieved due to
Stupid name.
Yeah,
Sorry, go
no
on.
shit. And I noticed that most of the Air Force bases are just stupidly named. Ellis was relieved due to a loss of trust and confidence in her ability to lead and maintain readiness of the men and women of the 14th Medical Group. Rita Felton, a spokesperson for Columbus Air Force Base, said. Felton declined to go into specifics as to what led to the relief, and Ellis herself declined to comment for the story. However, Felton said that the colonel will be reassigned to a staff position, although she did not say where in the Air Force that position would be.
So my only question is, how do you fuck up so bad that you get relieved from a medical position, which is like the most cush spot, I think, in any of the branches, especially for an officer,
In
Yeah.
4
let
months.
alone in the Air Force?
In 4 months, too. Like, that's quick. It's like you just got there.
Like, they don't even have, I think, a PT standard for medical officers.
You just got your
Yeah.
laptop.
You
know,
just chill.
You're getting your office set up. Like, what the hell are you doing? Anyway, I don't know. Whatever. Weak story. Fuck that. Another one fired. Oh, right. Oh, dude, you got to take this one. I think this is your gem.
Oh, yeah.
That's profiling, and that's wrong.
It's fat shaming.
A little bit.
The Army is reviewing its height and weight standards for the first time in decades. I actually got sent the questionnaire on this. I did in my inbox, yeah. I don't know why. I haven't been in Fort Bragg in years. The Army has kicked off a study of the service's current height and weight requirements, which could eventually end in a change to the standards for the first time in decades. Questions about changing the height and weight requirements have been brought up regularly to Sergeant Major of the Army Michael Grinston as he's visited soldiers at various installations over the last several months.
He's growing on me.
Yeah,
He's not like last one,
maybe.
but he's growing.
Grinston said last week at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, the standards haven't been reviewed in roughly 30 years, and Grinston admitted that while he originally thought soldiers were asking to get bigger, he found what they were really asking is, do we have the height and weight tables right? We don't.
Okay.
The Army study, which is being conducted by the U.S. Army's Research Institute of Environmental Medicine and Army Center for Initial Military Training, was first reported in July and began at Fort Bragg on October 18th. Officials said that they expect it to take roughly 6 to 9 months before changes can be recommended to senior Army leaders.
Okay, so they're doing like I thought I saw something that they're scanning.
So
Bodies
there's
and shit?
they're evaluating 3 different ways to do the test, right? So the current height and weight is the tape test, right? So basically for males, they'll tape your neck and they'll tape your waist. For females, I believe it's hips, neck, bust line, something like that. I don't
That's
remember the female one. And if you feel within the schedule of whatever, we just use a little calculator thing on the app to figure out if you're within it. But there's like 2 other ways. One is like a body scanner, which I don't see the Army purchasing these things. I mean, Joes are going to fuck them up. And how much do these things really cost? It's like almost
Probably
like an
cheaper
X-ray
than the
scan.
ACFT equipment.
Probably about just the same.
It's all those pull-up bars today. Ooh,
Yeah,
a lot
there's a
of them.
ton of them. And they got little ones for you too, sir.
It's like little tykes. It's like it's all plastic.
And there's a sandbox underneath it.
Hey, I'm just happy they have like a step for me to actually get up and reach the bar, all right?
Oh,
Quick, let me hop up on your shoulders.
So there's actually 4. So yeah,
Oh, 4?
the full body 3D scanner, and then low dose X-ray.
really?
Low dose X-ray and
Hell,
bioelectric
start
impedance
glowing.
analysis. So basically, if anyone remembers from holding on to like some weird ass little fob thing, it would just send a charge through your body and it would send back an analysis of your BMI. It's incredibly inaccurate.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, perfect. It's incredible.
No, I'm actually passing height and weight. That's not an issue.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about the tape test too is it did give you some flexibility and a little bit of wiggle room, right?
Just suck it in.
So you either suck it in really good, or you like
Roll
puff
the-
up,
roll the
roll and
shoulders.
puff up your neck, and if you really need that,
cheat it.
But again, and I hate to use myself as an example, right? But you throw an 80-pound ruck on me, I'll ruck all day long.
I know he's super fast.
Right.
Blows me out of the goddamn water every goddamn time.
Because it's walking, right? But, some of the other shit. So it's like,
Yeah, but
am
you
I
got that-
really more fit or less fit than
You
anybody
got
else?
that dump truck behind you. You can just rest that ruck right on
That's
there.
right, man. It's like
Yeah.
a Polish pack.
Hey, look, he started doing the multicam. How about that?
Yeah, I don't know if I like that today, man. I got that homeless look going to me,
That's the best time for it, though.
Right?
Scumbag.
All right. Hey, does the sir want to take one?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's been a fan of the medical stuff, so.
Yeah. You got it? Let's
Sure.
hear it. All right.
Air Force offers former Army spouse $50K settlement after towel left inside her during C-section. Jesus Christ.
Call that a no.
Yokota Air Base, Japan, 8 years. Jesus, what the fuck? 8 years after a surgeon at this base in western Tokyo left a surgical towel inside Angie Perry's abdomen, the Air Force has offered to settle her medical malpractice claim for $50,000.
That's it.
And a backpack, probably, and, I don't know, a T-shirt or something. Perry, a former Army spouse now living in Vancouver, Washington, discovered the towel and had it removed 5 years after her C-section at Yokota in 2013. According to Perry and a record she provided, she's seeking $1 million in compensation. Jesus.
Right, yeah.
Just $1 million? She should go ham
Wait.
on that
This is
thing,
good
man.
where it gets a little interesting, though, with how she... But go on.
There was no doubt in my mind that if the towel wasn't found, it would have killed me, she told Stars and Stripes on September 15th. I'd rather not take anything than settle.
So
But
it would have...
took 5 years.
Right. It would have killed me. Like, your body's already adapted. You're good.
It's just a lump or
Like,
a
don't get me
goiter.
wrong. Like, don't get me wrong. It's fucked up that it happens.
Right.
This shit happens all the time.
Oh, we're getting there, actually.
Yeah.
Mistakes of this type are not uncommon in Defense Department hospitals, although they have declined since 2016 when DoD began tracking them in its annual TRICARE program report.
Hey, we gotta track this shit. It's happening.
Well,
a lot.
in working in healthcare, right? I mean, they come up with so many different ways to prevent shit like this from happening because it used to happen in the civilian side as well, too, all
Yeah.
the time.
Except they had to pay out.
Well, absolutely. But, I mean, it's to the point where they have, metal stitching into the gauze. They have to, count everything in and out, pre-
Yeah.
and post-procedure. I mean, yeah, it's
I saw Grey's Anatomy. Yeah.
I watched it for the sex.
It's kind of softcore. What else we got in with that?
That year, the Pentagon identified 18 cases of objects left in patients by surgeons and 38 cases of surgeons operating on the wrong patient, performing the wrong procedure, or operating on the wrong body part. But hey, the healthcare is free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That explains my taste.
Jesus. Jonesy, bring his levels up a little bit.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. It's okay. It's all right. You're soft-spoken.
Right.
It's all right. Somebody knocked me out about that today. He's like, you really are anal about those volumes. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I am.
Don't laugh into the mics.
Yeah, fuck that up. No, this crazy story, though. The whole, would have killed me, though. Okay. I know it can't.
Right.
After
Could,
5
but
years,
it took
though?
5 years?
5 years? till you
8
find-
8 years.
No, 8
but-
years after after it happened. 5
Ah.
years. They removed it after 5 years.
I mean, not to detract from it, because obviously it's a big fuck up, but
Yeah.
5 years?
I would.
Then again, it probably took that long for any, guilt to come out.
And that appointment probably back,
Yeah. It was her
to come
follow-up
in.
appointment,
Yeah.
actually.
She's been on the wait list for 4.5. Finally, we get in there. Jesus Christ.
We're sure it was a towel, though, and her husband just wasn't deployed?
I like it. It's bad. It's so bad. That never happens.
No.
No, not anymore. All right.
Because
Next.
we're out of Afghanistan.
Well, speaking of that, soldier who helped secure Kabul airport with Toyota Technical traded for dip gets promoted.
I heard about
love
this.
this,
Yeah,
dude.
this is good.
This little guy. So this happened right when everything was going down.
Yep,
The
yep.
the exfil.
Right after the bombing.
Yeah. And so this dude, traded some dip to get a technical, Toyota Technical. Which is pretty badass. That picture's kind of shitty. That's all right. We'll get into that after that. All right. So a U.S. Army soldier who helped secure the Hamid Karzai International Airport during the withdrawal from Afghanistan by training other soldiers how to use a Toyota Technical anti-aircraft gun after they traded 2 cans of dipping tobacco for it was recently promoted. So this dude, pretty awesome that he was like a PFC,
Right.
fucking doing these deals out there, trading shit, getting stuff done.
And the joke's on the Afghanis because none of them know how to dip anyway.
Yeah.
Right? Hey, we have a can. Okay.
So during the on-the-spot promotion at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, all right, I'm going to slaughter poor dude's name.
Al-Sajjad Alami.
Al-Sajjad Alami. You know I'm bad with names.
I know.
Was promoted from private first class to the rank of specialist by Army Chief of Staff General James McConneville.
Good for him. Yeah.
Alami was one of the soldiers who was recently profiled by Task and Purpose for their actions during the chaotic evacuation of the Americans and Afghans from the country as the Taliban excuse me. Wow, that was rough.
That was
I
rough.
had a real rough fucking there.
It's all that dust.
Consolidated their power and swept into the capital. Yeah, it was a lot. The capital of Kabul. So you got some more up on this one, Jonesy. I know there's like a video or something of it. Like they pin him, it gives him a coin and all this kind of shit.
Yeah,
surprised
they
they
have
didn't just give him a
they have
COA.
a post on Twitter actually from
Yeah, build up the post.
okay.
Yeah.
General
Pull that.
McConville and from
down
SMA.
pull down your hotkey and let him pull it up.
Oh, yeah. See, I got to get reminded all the time.
Yeah.
Full screen that. Oh, my God, there it is. All right, dude, that's pretty cool. You getting the force. Dude, a general pinning you as a specialist, that's pretty awesome.
Mhm.
And I just saw one too at the ALSA, the Army convention or whatever else, where Grinston and same thing. I think it was McConville. They just pinned a specialist transitioning to sergeant because he was like the best warrior competition winner or
Something or
shit.
other.
Yeah,
But it's pretty
That's
cool.
pretty cool,
This
man.
guy did some
Yeah,
cool
this
shit,
guy,
though.
he did good, man.
Yeah, pull him down.
Why isn't he our POG Pro?
Well, we got another one.
Oh,
Wait, he's
okay.
actually not Pogue, though, so that's the problem.
Do we know what his MOS
He's
was?
infantry, bro.
Not necessarily.
I'm-
Do we know? Okay.
All right, look it up.
Yeah.
Oh, he's looking. That's not him. That's a white guy.
Yeah.
All right.
And check his dot mill. Go on global.
All right. Who wants throwback?
Throwback. That time, Army Rangers got in a gunfight with the Crips Street Gang. Sergeant Bill Falk was an Army Ranger at Fort Lewis, Washington, when he purchased a cheap house in a rough Tacoma neighborhood as an investment in 1989. To protect that investment, he was determined to help push the drugs and gangs out of any means necessary. He had no idea he was about to see combat from his living room. Falk grew concerned that a house on Ash Street, his block, was being used to deal crack cocaine. He purchased his own house for $10,000, $20,875 in 2021 dollars, with the idea that property values would rise. He was set on ensuring that drug-ridden neighborhoods would become safe from gangs and drug dealers sooner rather than later. That's what you get for having good ideas, right?
Oh, shit.
Folk told the Associated Press that gang members began to threaten him when they noticed he was filming their movements. When he feared that the gang was about to take action against them, he called friends from the 2nd Ranger Battalion to his house to have a party and be present in case the house was attacked, all right?
I love it.
Fucking loaded mags and fucking
Security.
Claymore Roomba before Roomba was even a thing. Just after Rangers arrived on September 23, 1989, some 15 to 20 gang members began to shoot up the 32-year-old's house while his buddies were inside. Luckily, the Rangers had brought their own personal weapons to the party. The Crips were probably surprised that their would-be victim's house began to return fire. For an estimated 10 to 30 minutes, the two groups exchanged intense fire in a gun battle on the streets of residential Tacoma. Witness said hundreds of rounds from handguns, shotguns, and semi-automatic weapons were fired. Somehow, no one was hurt.
That's crazy, right?
Shooting
I'd expect
by
that
the
from
Rangers.
one side of this. You can pick which one.
Yeah. The Rangers.
Exactly.
The police arrived on scene and the shooting stopped. All but 2 members of the gang fled. These 2 were arrested, but only one was actually charged.
Okay.
Sounds like Kim Fox was working back then.
Oh, shots fired in the combat closet. I love it.
But they weren't blanks.
Oh, Alec Baldwin.
Oh.
No. Dum.
We need to get a picture of Alec Baldwin up every time. All right.
That's
Let's
right.
do that. We'll just pop him up.
You should have it like
random.
on hockey. Just
Good call. Yeah. Next episode again. I mean, we'll get roll with this one for a while.
yeah. I'm sure there's Alec Baldwin thing's going to carry for
Chargers
a
are gonna be
long
impressed.
time.
It's gonna be.
I'm going to
great.
love it.
Dude, cool battle though here. That's awesome. I always could do that. I was put my legs up now. Damn it. That's why I brought the chair up.
You can put your legs on mine. It's not gay.
Oh yeah, do that one up. Put that one up. I love that. That's great.
What do we got?
Oh, I fucking killed him.
That's
Or her.
right.
Sorry.
I like the other one I showed you. It's like I went.
Started blasting.
Actually, I got more on the specialist for the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what's up?
This dude used to be a Iraqi conscript.
Really?
No
Yeah.
shit.
He finished his required conscription service with the Iraqi army.
Okay.
And then he came over to the U.S. for school.
What? Oh.
And because of that, he knew how to use a ZPU-2, which is the gun that was on that Toyota Hilux.
Nice. Okay.
And he learned to dip, I'm guessing, in the process.
And-
Right. Yeah.
And he is an 11 Bravo.
Yeah,
That's why
you
he's not a
can't make the
POG
POG Pro. Sorry, bud.
1st Battalion, 504th Infantry.
Go on another show that celebrates fucking grunts and shit. Sorry.
All right.
Only fucking pieces of shit like us.
We'll start my own show. We have cocaine and hookers.
Sounds
You know
pretty
what?
good,
Forget
actually.
the show.
Can I come on? All right. All right. Anything else? We're good.
For him, no. I'm just kind of shocked that we had a former Iraqi conscript in our ranks.
Hey, pass the security clearance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not that hard. Actually, I think they're cracking down on that shit, by the way. Mm-hmm. They're getting like really crazy with it.
And they're trying to change the timelines in terms of how frequently you're being evaluated. And then also look if you have social media presence to see if you're posting any stupid shit.
Yeah, it's like a... That's why we don't use real names here.
Right. Jones.
Stop saying real names, dick. All right. It's that time of the show.
Which time? The POG Pro.
All right. Hey, you know what's an officer? You're an officer. Same rank. Why don't you hit it up there, Jank the Tank?
All right, this week's POG Pro, Air Force Captain Christy Weiss.
There you go.
15 months after Air Force Captain Christy Weiss lost her leg in a boating accident, Weiss returned to flight by getting into the cockpit of an HC-130J Combat King II.
And I'm going to interrupt you. Was it the same boating accident that I lost all my rifles in? Okay.
Could be.
Be loud and proud there, sir. Give me attention orders on this one. Come on.
All right. Weiss's accident occurred when she and her boyfriend... Well,
No,
all
you're
right, what
good.
do you
You're
want
good. You're
now?
good. No, you're good.
All
I'm
right.
telling him to do it.
Weiss's
What a
accident
shit show.
occurred when she and her boyfriend Tim were in the water in Shalimar, Florida. Am I saying that right?
Oh, you're just as shitty as I am with this. Yeah, no,
I mean, it's Florida,
Shalimar-
so kind of
Hey,
makes
I like
sense. But
Florida. It's warm.
she noticed a boat speeding her way and attempted to signal the driver that they were there. Unfortunately, the boat never saw them. She was ultimately caught by the boat's propeller, severely damaging her right leg. As a result, her leg was amputated above the knee, but she was lucky to still be alive. Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
After months of rehab, Weiss eventually managed to pass the Air Force physical fitness test, which included a 1.5-mile run, fuckers, only 9 weeks after her accident, and she competed in and won several medals at the Wounded Warrior Games.
Wow.
Fucking badass.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. You know, this is actually
Not the PT test, but the Warrior Games.
No, right.
Right.
Well, I mean, she did the test.
But even, yeah.
What was
And
that?
as shitty as the Air Force PT test is, I mean, still, kudos
Yeah,
to her.
no, after
Because it
that,
was what,
Jesus.
9 weeks or 9 months?
See here, she did the only 9
Months.
weeks
9
after
weeks
her
after her
She
accident.
completed
Jesus.
the stuff. She was doing the games after 9 weeks. That's insane.
Wow.
That's actually very impressive.
Yep.
But whatever. That's wow. Yeah. Because I'm sure the Wounded Warrior Games are a lot tougher than the fucking bullshit 1.5
Yeah.
mile.
Have you ever seen, Prince Harry's Invictus games? They do some
I've
pretty
heard of
crazy
it, but I've
stuff.
never
Yeah.
seen what the fuck they do though.
Yeah, it's almost like on ESPN 8, The Ocho.
The Ocho.
Ocho.
Can't get enough of it.
Right. But, yeah, I mean, they do some, like, pretty cool, it's almost kind of like CrossFit competition type games and stuff like that. And some organized,
It's cool stuff. I wish I wasn't that lazy.
yeah.
I mean, I'm getting to that point.
I mean,
in
you
life
do
where-
well in the Paralympics.
I would, right?
He'd be on par.
Yeah, right. Still came in third.
Oh,
Oh,
that
there
reminds
goes-
me of The Ringer. You know, I love that movie.
There's another 3% drop in viewership.
I didn't see any of those stats.
Yeah.
where's the handicap stat? They need to put that on there on the analytics. We don't get that.
All your views are whenever you reviewed the episode. You're in negative territory, boss.
Click, 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 click. I just like hanging out with you guys. Right. It's the best. All right. So, Pogue.
The time everybody's been waiting for.
This is the scumbag moment.
Scotty, we still miss you, buddy.
Very much. All right. Who wants the first Scumbag Service Member of the Week?
I'll take him. Gene Scott.
That's
Hey,
it.
That's him. Yeah.
I thought they're supposed to have like 3 names at this level.
Well, I think when they assassinate shit, I swear to God, bring his levels up again. He's driving me crazy back there. I want the people to hear him.
He almost got that look like from Range 15, Sergeant Major Gene Vanderham. A U.S. soldier has been brought back to South Carolina from Germany to face charges he killed his grandfather and great-grandmother 16 months ago.
What a
It
piece
was
of
an
shit.
old yeller. Gene Alexander Alex Scott, 24, was indicted last week on 2 counts of murder in Chester County, Sheriff Max Dorsey said in a statement. Military police in Germany took Scott into custody and he was flown back to the United States. Gene Rogers, 61, and his 78-year-old mother, Billy Rogers, were found shot to death in their Richburg home on June 21st, 2020, authorities said. Chester County deputies, state police, and FBI investigators from the Army and Navy have all been investigating the killings over the past 16 months. Scott is at the Chester County Jail awaiting a bond hearing. Court records did not indicate if he has a lawyer.
Why Navy? Investigating. I'm curious.
Joint base, maybe?
Okay, maybe. That makes
Right.
sense.
Or
FBI, I get it because they're going international.
they brought Agent Gibbs out of retirement
For like the
Solve
15th
issues.
episode.
60. That's what
That was an NCIS
fucking
joke, Jones.
kills their grandparents.
And great
Well, I
grandparent.
mean,
Yeah.
like,
it's-
fuck.
Is it kind of one of those euthanasia type of things where, maybe they were like, sick or whatever else and trying to take them out of misery, or, or was it a matter of like a will or something?
well, I doubt that his
don't know.
grandfather and great grandmother. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. Piece of shit.
Yeah.
Well, made the list, bud. Cool. All right. I
This
guess
one should be you.
Yeah. Me?
This next one?
Fuck you. It seems like something I would do, though.
would.
All right.
Yeah.
Scumbag number 2, William Rich. Couldn't get a rank on this guy or whatever the fuck he did.
This is the guy?
Yes, guy.
He looks broken.
Oh.
He does look broken. All right. So an Army veteran from Maryland faces up to 30 years, which is rough, 30 years in federal prison after prosecutors say he falsely claimed to the Department of Veteran Affairs that he was a paraplegic. That's really scummy. Like, I don't know if I go that far.
Where's
like,
Maury
to get out of
that
drill
proves
for
it was a lie.
like if I did
I
for a
had
drill,
sudden
because-
onset paraplegia.
yeah, maybe for one thing. I wouldn't try to cash in too bad.
Hey, I'm cured.
Hey, all of a sudden I'm better. All right, so the Justice Department said that William Rich, 41 of Windsor Mill, Maryland, was granted 100% disability, which ain't that fucking hard these days,
Right.
from the VA in 2007 based on falsely claiming paralysis in his lower extremities.
My dick.
Yeah, it's not working right. Resulting in more than $1 million in benefits and compensation being paid out. That's a big...
Yeah.
I'm kind of jelly on that one. That's nice.
Jeez.
All right.
Are you interested now?
Yeah. Want to know more?
Right.
Rich also received grants from the VA for automobile and adaptive equipment and especially adapted housing. Nice. Rich is accused of using the funds intended for the purchase of the specially adapted vehicle to buy a BMW 645 Ci luxury sports coupe.
Well, again, it's
Could've been better than that.
adaptive equipment, though.
Yeah. It's stick.
To driving down this fucking highway.
Yeah, bro. So Rich served in the Army from September 22nd, 1998 to February 27th, 2007, and was injured on August 23rd, 2005 while serving in Iraq. So I'm not going to knock the guy. He got
No, he
fucked up,
got
right?
hurt, right?
So, but however, according to the release, approximately 6 weeks after Rich's injuries, he had begun to recover and was no longer paralyzed.
Oh, so at least he knew the game, though.
Yeah, so
right?
he's like, shit,
So
I
he
can
could
play, I
fake
can
it.
play this a little bit out, right? Specifically on the report from Rich's October 7th, 2005 annual physical exam stated that an MRI on August, let's just say 05, revealed no spinal cord impalement or
Impingement.
or spinal cord abnormalities. All right, so
Yeah.
it's on his record.
Right.
This is the fun part. Further, it noted that Rich's paralysis has resolved somewhat, and at present, he is able to move his lower extremities. My dick.
Yeah.
I can feel it again. All right. So this is, you're like, all right, well, how is this happening, right?
Right.
However, during a VA pension and compensation exam conducted in October of 2007, the examining physician stated, since his accident has been paralyzed in both lower extremities, has been confined to a wheelchair, or did I read that fucking weird?
Yeah, that's since
All right.
his accident,
Since
he has been paralyzed in both
okay, all right.
extremities and
Sounded
confined to a
fucking weird.
wheelchair.
Writing this as he's standing in the exam room.
Yeah. So
Right.
the exam,
$20 is $20, Doc. That's all I got.
The examining physician also said that he didn't have access to Rich's complete medical records at the time of the VA examination.
Jesus.
Additionally, the physician stated he did not review Rich's medical history, nor did he order X-ray because he did not feel that it was worth the trauma to him because of the manipulating him around. You know,
I can almost
he
give
was
the
in a
doc
wheelchair.
credit for that.
All right, so I see the doc going, all right, you've been through some shit, right? It's rough, but not
But
reviewing
also
any
seems
records.
part of the course for the VA.
Yeah, right.
Right. I was going to say
write
the
that
standard
down.
of care, the
Right.
VA.
So, we're going on here. In 2018, the VA Inspector General learned of the conduct by Rich learned of the conduct by Rich that was inconsistent with his
Purported.
Jesus, it's a weird word.
You write this shit.
I know.
Enlisted on phonics. It's okay.
Hey.
Okay, janky. All right.
Do we really want to play Battle of the Wits there, sir?
Yes. All right. Fuck it, I'm the host, goddammit. This is bullshit.
Get out.
Paralysis and launched an audit. All right, so this is where it gets
Okay.
where we start finding things out here.
Sure.
According to the release, I never read a slide 2 pages long before, by the way.
Congratulations.
I'm winded over here.
Level 2 hooked on fire.
I know. Over the next 2 years, special agents followed and surveilled Rich and observed him walking, going up and down without a wheelchair or visible limitations. Additionally, VA special agents only observed Rich use a wheelchair only in connection with his VA appointments. So he played it up pretty right.
Yeah. Hey.
All right, so this guy's facing 30 fucking years. Sorry, that
And
took like 30 minutes to read.
Is this VA doc also going to get hemmed up too?
I would. Yeah, I kind of
we
feel
kind of
bad.
low on doctors. Yeah, we'll keep you around.
Yeah.
I love
Something.
how all the medical students that graduate with a D average are still called doctor, right? And they all work for the VA.
Awesome. William Rich, hats off to you, bud, scumbag.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Impressive.
$1 million.
Yeah, I know. That's right.
Over the
30
course.
years, though, that kind of seems a little hot. I mean, it's scummy what he did.
You don't fuck over Uncle Sam.
$1 million, though? You get 30 years for $1 million?
I mean, shit, we can give him a list of names now.
I mean, right. Fucking A.
Jank the Tank.
Well, those are the maximums that he can get possibly because
Right.
he's facing charges for wire fraud and then theft of government property.
and you know what's going to happen, right? He's going to claim some PTSD to, go towards his, mental capacity and
Oh, he'll get off.
yeah. I mean, once or
Are you
twice.
fucking Emineming the mic over there? What the
I
fuck
don't
is
know, man.
going
I'm
on?
kinda,
Are you fucking
trying to get
grabbing
used to
that
this,
shit? I know, it's a little different than back in the closet, but good
Right.
God,
I
mean,
know. I
fucking-
got to get back to the whole feng shui of being here. I mean, since the new table came in.
Yeah. Kind of miss Sam's gut right now. Staring at that
Oh,
thing.
you kind of told me to be a little more relaxed.
Yeah.
So
Let it hang out.
Yeah.
Hidden behind the boom there. All right. What do we got? Another scumbag.
Ooh. I'll fill in for Sam. Lance Corporal Stephen L. Smith, a Marine who used a GoPro camera mounted on a selfie stick to film women. Oh, this is right up his
Oh,
alley.
Jesus Christ, who made that?
To
I did.
Phil-
Thank you very much.
Love it. To film women using a bathroom aboard the USS Arlington lost an appeal
can't
of his
unsee
court
that.
martial earlier this month. In an October 1 opinion, a 3-judge military panel ruled against Lance Corporal Stephen L. Smith, who had appealed his obstruction of justice conviction on technical grounds. Okay, interest is piqued.
Yes.
Smith appealed, did not dispute the original conviction's central finding that Smith filmed women in the ship's bathroom in early 2019. Okay, so he admits to doing it.
Yep.
Nor did it dispute that when a woman spotted the camera, he immediately threw the camera and its memory card overboard. Okay, I got caught.
I would do
yeah.
the same shit.
Okay,
I wouldn't do that, but I would if I was.
right. But you have my undivided attention now. Smith argued instead in his appeal that the military judge who sentenced him had overstepped his authority in finding him guilty of the obstruction charge. Smith asserted he was merely concealing his offense.
Isn't that the exact definition?
Not obstructing justice, just concealing my offenses. That's protected by the First Amendment, right? Not obstructing justice when he snapped the camera's memory card in half and immediately tossed the GoPro overboard. Therefore, his lawyer argued the judge should have looked into the case further before simply accepting his guilty pleas and handing down a sentence.
Right.
Well, he also pled guilty,
Yeah.
dumbass.
It's like, whatever. Go on.
The court upheld Smith's original punishment of reduction of rank to E1, 4 months of confinement, and a bad conduct discharge.
It's not bad for being a peepee Tom. I mean, it's creepy what he did. I'll give him
I mean,
that.
I know a taxi company that'll hire him when he's done.
Oh, I think they also have a bus service.
So,
I've heard that.
Yes.
So
Shit, got to get a plain version going now.
what do you
do,
got, bro?
do they give lawyers to defendants in?
Yes, it's kind of like a constitutionally guaranteed thing.
Who the fuck is his lawyer
Then
that let
again-
him say this?
Well, I mean, this Jag lawyer, too.
Right.
Most likely. I don't know. Look it up. You're the fucking got the
There's
goddamn
nothing
Google
here about his lawyer.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
You just helped his next appeal.
We want more.
What else? So he showed this. I know he showed this video to a couple other Marines on the or boat or sailors, whatever the fuck it was.
Mm-hmm.
He was caught in the process. I know that.
Of showing the video?
Yeah. Well, you saw
So it should
that.
have been like a sharp
There was a
violation.
chick that's actually saw. Hey, pull up. I think
Yeah,
there's
there was one Marine that actually saw it, called it out, and Smith actually ran down to his rack, removed the memory card, snapped it in half, and threw the GoPro and accessories
Didn't she say
overboard.
something? I swear I saw something like, "Is that a GoPro?" It's kind of fucked up.
I mean, if it was a modern GoPro, he could have Bluetooth streamed that shit to his bunk.
Look at
Right.
Janky over there. He knows what's going on.
There you go. He's got 10
Unrelated.
OnlyFans accounts.
COVID hit me hard, man.
What is
Had to
going
make
on?
ends
I'm
meet.
hitting Bilbo.
Bill,
What is-
whoa, Jesus.
My God, this thing is just all broken. today.
Bilbo
Getting all-
Baggins.
Getting all
Wow,
cattywampus.
I'm short, but fuck off.
Hello. Talk a little louder back there. Jesus Christ. Put the thing in your mouth, not your nose, asshole. All right. There we go. Hey. It's
Not
the only
the
place
first
I get
time
to
I
do
heard
that to
that.
officers. It's great.
Right.
We're all
right.
drinking together.
Absolutely.
Either way, like if you look at it, he's more in trouble than I am. So
That's how you protect yourself,
that's
right?
exactly. It's what is that? Fraternizing. You know, he's the O, right?
Wait, these guys are in the army?
Pretend army.
Fair.
All right. It's time for our
Oh,
military movie review.
That's right. Who's got the popcorn?
Oh man, I told you no popcorn down here. All right.
Twizzlers?
This
Can we
week
do Twizzlers?
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Red Vines.
Yeah, both are
Oh,
great.
yeah,
I like them
yeah,
both
yeah.
actually. All right, so this week's movie was War Machine.
From 2017.
All right. Do some reading. I did enough today. It's too much work.
Typical IMDb movie bullshit.
There we go. That's nice.
I don't know.
I
I'm
like how
trying
you
to
did it.
figure it out, you know. An idiosyncratic general confronts opposition from enemies, allies, and bureaucrats while leading a massive rebuilding operation in Afghanistan.
Okay, so if you haven't seen this fucking movie, that's actually it was a pretty good description. It's kind of anti-warish movie.
Yes, yes.
It's,
It's definitely taken from that perspective.
Yeah,
Spoiler alert, they pull out.
we lost. I'm here to win.
We
All
might
right.
have left some children behind.
So this is actually based off. What's the name of the book? Oh my god, I fucked up here. Check out the name of the book there, Jonesy.
Are you
Yeah.
thinking the Rolling Stones article?
Yeah, no, but the article
no, but
was
it was
actually
still
based
written
off
on
the
a
book as well
book.
too.
Oh.
Because it's actually got some real life parallels, right? So the book was written about Stanley McChrystal, and then this movie was loosely based on the book that was about Stanley McChrystal.
The book was The Operators, the wild and terrifying story of inside story of America's war in Afghanistan.
That's the
by
name of the
Michael
title of the
Hastings.
book.
Yeah,
The Operators.
The Operators.
And then
Okay,
you know
that's
how
what
they
I
have
thought it
like
was.
that
Yeah.
subtitle,
Okay.
which is
subheading.
a sentence to describe the entire
Reading
fucking
the
thing.
shit out of there, Jonesy.
Right. But in the movie, we have Brad Pitt,
So Brad Pitt's playing Glenn McMahon. That's right, McMahon.
the 4-star general.
Right, which is supposed to be McChrystal.
Right.
This is the good one. John Magaro, which plays Corey Staggart, which is the Fulbright colonel. Which
Yes.
is the time of this movie he was 34 years old. Very impressive, by the way.
Which I think is also kind of like, you know, they kind of indicated in the
Yeah.
beginning of the movie that it's like, nobody really knows how he got up this high.
Yeah.
Right? But it's like, he's got to be like that scumbag or something that, you know,
One of my-
West Point graduate, got to be a ring knocker probably. Yeah.
One of my, well, better than ROTC, I guess. All right.
Not going to basic motherfuckers.
Pieces of shit. Anyway, Anthony Michael Hall, one of my favorites in this movie, playing
yes.
2-star General Greg Pulver.
Who was just crusty as hell, and he was basically McChrystal's hype man the whole time.
love
I
it.
mean, it was, or General McMahon's hype man.
You got this, Glenn. You
Right.
got this.
The
You got
Glenimal.
The Glenimal.
Right. You know who the fuck you're talking to?
Yeah, that's every time. Topher Grace. Ugh, my God.
Which he plays such a great sleazy kind of like, you know, like
PR.
yeah, marketing kind of guy.
Douchey dude.
But like so many of his roles are just like that, where he's kind of like, you know, on that whole like, I don't know, borderline of being legal versus illegal, and
Yeah.
just slimy motherfucker.
One of my favorites. Ben Kingsley's in this, playing President Karzai. Hamid Karzai. Fucking
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
We're having trouble connecting the Blu-ray DVD.
Just gonna bring that up. Actually, who else in the movie I forgot to mention too is Scott McNairy. It was the narrator of it. He
Yeah.
also narrated Narcos, and that's where like I fell in love with him. I mean, even though I heard this, you know, I watched this back when it came out,
Yeah, same.
and I was like, then I hear his voice in Narcos, and I watched it back, and I'm like, there he is. That, you know, he narrates so well.
Yeah.
He also plays the Rolling Stones journalist, writer,
Correct.
whatever the fuck they want to call
Correct.
it. So that's how I started this off. Just hearing his voice through it, he does a kick-ass job. All right, so I got my notes here since Sami's not here.
There you go.
I actually do some
Let's
work
hear
on
'em.
this. Like I don't do enough around here. God damn it.
You don't.
Yeah.
The dishes are still here from last week.
Shit, I forgot to actually clean those up. That's horrible. With the captain here and all? Oh,
Right.
my
It's
God.
hard to find good help these days. It's okay.
Yeah,
Right.
It is very true, sir.
Well, since our hired help, usually they haven't been around for a while.
I know. My S4. I miss him.
Oh, I was
You
thinking
got a
of the-
houseboy?
No, I was
Yeah, I
thinking of
did.
our maintenance section, but
Well, yeah, same thing. Well, they fall under. Yeah. Whatever. Anyway.
Eh.
All right. So Brad Pitt, he totally reminds me of every general like I've ever met, like rolled into one. Like he plays this role so fucking well.
outrunning every morning. Well, not General Milley, of course. But,
Right.
oh, I'm getting fired for this one.
I'm gonna get off camera because I still want to get promoted.
Yeah.
didn't-
No, you
you
weren't
didn't say
in
it.
this comment, sir.
You didn't say it. You
Tell
didn't
me
say
I'm
it.
an asshole. Tell me I'm wrong. You're safe, right?
Conduct unbecoming.
Yeah. Tell me to go see the first Arn.
You're wrong.
Yeah. There we go.
But no, he's like out there like just stupid motivated, right? And he's
Yeah.
got the great speeches, right? He's like disconnected from the front lines, but wants to go and see the troops and stuff like that. And like, tell me how it really is,
Yeah,
right?
just-
Well, sir, it's fucked up, you know?
Really?
Yeah. Really, I was under the impression things were going well.
No. Yeah. He really does remind me of, like everyone I've ever met, like just in this one general, basically. But yeah.
Right.
besides
But
my-
apparently that's
my
really how
immediate-
McChrystal kind of was, right? You
I
know?
mean, anyway. All right. So Anthony Michael Hall, the whole pissed off crusty 2-star. I mentioned that.
It
Fucking
was
great
just
throughout the whole
awesome.
movie. Always yelling the hype man thing.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And it's funny how they said that it's like he pretty much rode in the movie McMahon's, but you know McChrystal's coattails, right, and got
Yeah.
to where he is only because of him, just being his guy at West Point, and then together they served at every single
Falling
unit,
behind.
right?
Yeah.
You know,
All right.
it's my battle buddy. Oh,
So,
schnookums.
They have this whole squad too, which is great. But one, so you got like your couple enlisted there. You got your combo guy, the
Yeah.
body man. You had the major, which was like the party fucking animal drunk that was just like talking shit, ready to fuck
Right.
shit up. You already had the Fulberg colonel that was taking care of schedules. You had
For sure.
you had another 2-star that was doing their actual public
Oh,
affairs.
no, he was
or two.
a Navy. He was
Was he Navy?
admiral.
Admiral, was
Right,
he?
but he was still right because I actually went on Wikipedia and looked this up. But yeah, it was a Navy rear admiral, whatever,
I wasn't
2-star
paying
is
attention. I
there.
guess I didn't pay attention. to that.
But he's Navy, right, as the public affairs officer for all of
Okay,
Afghanistan or what have you. The other one I liked is when he fires his aide de camp and brings the Afghani captain
Oh my god, yes.
as an aide de camp, right?
That's so yeah. That adds into the squad, which is
Right.
great. That whole scene of him like getting in, it's
Right.
just like
Yeah.
they think he's a terrorist. He's like,
There you
no.
go. Like,
But he's
step
so.
the fuck back. No, I like have my uniform in my bag because I don't want to get shot.
I
you know?
just love like he's just like, yeah, wow, everything's like shiny. It's so
Right.
nice.
The first time they made him drink too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna a lot about that really quick too. Here.
Okay.
One thing I want to bring up too. So the body man, dude. I love the little OPE5 that always like carries his shit around. Dude,
Yeah, he's called a fluffer.
Yeah, his tactical fanny pack that he's always wearing the whole
Dude,
time.
it's
I
just
love
a
it.
waist pack. Like he actually pulled out the straps and wore it.
Yeah, I know.
Like, oh
but I
my
love it
God.
the whole time. He's like, "Sir," he just always following. I got your bags for you.
Right.
Reminded me of actually a bunch of like the E5 drivers we had out in Germany. all the
Oh,
time.
yeah,
They were
absolutely.
always just like,
Yeah,
Anything
but they're
for
like
you,
really
sir.
good as far as like taking care of their boss, right?
oh god, yeah.
But at the
Body
same
man.
time too, I loved in the movie how when the general goes in to see his wife when they're in Paris, and he's kind of just standing there in the doorway. He's like, okay, like,
do you need me for anything?
right,
It's
like,
"Wait, fuck my
no,
wife."
like, what are you gonna do? Hold the camera, asshole? Get out, you know? Trying to fuck my wife.
All right, so yeah, back to Kingsley once again. Yeah, playing Karzai was comedy gold, absolutely fantastic. Right, the whole Blu-ray player thing was fantastic.
I actually like the scene better when the general's trying to get a hold of him, so he actually goes over to his palace because he's suffering from the flu. So Karzai's just laying in bed, and the general walks right in, and he's just
Yeah.
like,
He's watching Dumb and Dumber too.
right, he's totally watching Dumb and
It
Dumber.
was the scene with the like they're burning their mouths on the.
Yep.
That was great.
He's like, well, I didn't think you need my permission to have an attack.
Nobody
but,
asked me.
Nobody asked me, but
Which-
you can have it.
With the beginning part too is like when he invites him out to go see the whole country with him because he has to do his assessment.
Right. He's like, no,
I love it. Thank you for the invitation. It was very generous. But I've seen the country.
right.
It's
yeah,
like-
it's a shithole.
But yeah, Kingsley just did that shit so fucking well.
Yeah.
And so yeah,
And another Brit, right? So 'cause
Yeah.
Kingsley's
Yeah.
sir.
Sir, is he sir?
I think he's
Can
a
you
sir.
check that out there, Jonesy? Is Ben Kingsley
I
a
think
sir?
he's been knighted.
I like to verify everything. All right, that way it keeps the hate mail down a little bit. Are you fucking?
Yeah.
We get those a lot.
I'll
All
stop
right.
sending them.
No,
It's-
keep sending
it's
it.
always
But
jank.
also like send in some recommendations. Give us some topics. You know, give us some guests.
I keep sending my full body shots. You never send any comments back.
Well, the picture's so small.
Well, that was
so-
a text message.
You have
picture,
Zoom, damn it.
and my wife didn't appreciate it at like 2 a.m. She didn't
Actually-
understand why you were oiled up either, sir.
She fucking got
I
mad
was
at me when I
ready.
told him earlier. All right, back to the movie, you fucker. Save it for the pit. All right, dude. The election scene part, like where they're explaining the elections with the
Oh
the
yeah.
Afghani captain.
They're like Afghanis don't understand what you're trying to do here.
Yeah, I know, but like, well, they see somebody there, everything is safe, and if they vote for whoever they tell us to, because otherwise we'll get our heads cut off.
Right.
I was like, the way he explains it, like, that's just how it is. Like, it's so
Yeah.
nonchalant. Oh my God, that video call when he's with who was that dick guy? By the way, he was.
He was one of the Department of State people. I
That's
believe.
right. So like, Brad Pitt's on the thing with him. Doesn't like he. That's when he did like an interview he was supposed to do or some shit, right?
Well, they're
I
supposed
think
to have
it
a
was-
meeting or whatever else, and and it was where the guy from the Department of State is supposed to chew him out, and they're supposed to get aligned on their
But he, like,
approach.
does like the fake freeze out thing and like, oh, I can't hear you, and then like
Right,
already
right.
has
He
the
gets
combo
the
guy.
Air Force combo guy to come
He's
in,
like already
right?
on standby. He was like, "Oh, is that better?" I love that shit. Like
Yeah.
that kind of bullshit was fucking hilarious.
And I still like how the guy's like, "Oh well, I don't go by Dick anymore. I'm Richard." And then the general keeps going like, "Hey,
Hey,
Dick,
Dick."
how you doing, Dick?"
No, Brad
You
Pitt
know?
was fucking great in this, dude. I think he did a great job. I mean,
You can tell, and maybe my ratings, as we'll talk about it later, are impacted by a little bit. But as he tries to do the mannerisms, you can tell a number of times he really loses it, and then you can see actually in the movie how he kind of like,
really, okay.
yeah,
That's something
like
I didn't-
because he really had this one facial expression and the way he did the messed up hand.
yeah,
Like you can see how he loses that character and then tries to reestablish it.
really,
Yeah, I picked up on it.
very good, good highs.
Yeah,
Attention to details key.
yeah.
All right,
Well,
taught you in the army, huh?
that's what happens when you watch the movie at 8 at night, not at 2 in the morning.
Yeah, true,
Yeah.
true. All right, so I love the the boozing boozing up in front of the Rolling Stones journalist and talking shit about POTUS.
Never trust journalists.
Oh man, they're just
You
like
don't
getting
trust
trashed.
podcasters, let alone journalists.
No shit, right? I'm not bleeping shit out.
We had an
Oh.
OPSEC violator.
All right. Fair enough. But yeah, no, like the whole. Well, I kind of love it when they're in Europe. They're doing the whole booze cruise thing.
Well,
They're
yeah,
having-
you're in Europe.
They're having a
You're on a
blast, but they're doing it in
bus.
front of the fucking
Rolling Stone
guy, and it's just like then talking shit. See, that's the thing. Is like so they show in the movie though, like it shows Anthony Michael Hall doing his part of talking shit, but you never
Right.
actually hear Glenn saying anything.
Correct. And it wasn't where Glenn was associated to the shit talking. It's just that his entourage, his crew, his staff essentially
Yeah.
made disparaging marks against Brandon. And let's go Brandon, that guy who was vice president at the time when
Yeah.
Crystal was in. And
Oh, that's
I
right.
was-
They talked shit about him as well.
yeah,
All
because
that
it was
crap.
Biden, it was Obama that they were talking about, Hillary Clinton, which I'm surprised they're not dead.
It's all right.
but,
She'll send out.
They committed suicide later. It's fine.
Alec
That's
Baldwin.
right.
Alec Baldwin. She'll send him out.
Yeah.
Get taken care of. I got this. He just dressed him up as Trump too. He just walks around. Donald Trump. Yeah, taking
I
pictures.
love
Yeah,
it.
that'd be pretty funny.
I actually like his SNL Donald
It's
Trump.
really- it's pretty
good.
funny. It's pretty funny.
It is what it is, man.
It is funny.
If you remove comedy and politics and keep the politics out of comedy, it's perfect.
He's got more kills than us though. It's kind of shitty, right? Alec Baldwin has more kills than us.
That we
1.5.
know of.
1.5. 1.5. You sick fuck. I love it. That was bad. That was so bad. 1.5.
We don't know if they're going to come out of it yet.
Yeah, well, it could be 2. Right. That's rough.
Is that like an upgrade from a COA to an AAM?
One morning he unlocks the radar.
It's so fucked up.
Sir, you're killing it.
Oh, he's on a roll. It's so funny. Just keep talking about Baldwin. He's on it all.
Yeah.
He's on point.
Oh,
All right. So,
No
No, I'm
pun
not. I'm an
intended.
officer.
yeah. Oh,
yeah.
shit.
You found the way, sir.
Yeah. All right. So yeah. All right. This movie is funny as shit. It's anti-war, but then it gets like really serious in the last 20 minutes, right? They're showing some deep shit.
Yeah.
In combat.
Mm-hmm.
Afghani families getting killed over this crap. The whole confusion with. I mean, I see some of the anti-war shit. At the same time, I believe in some of it's what it's kind of saying with the whole
Right.
insurgency shit. How do you win one? Because we
Well,
really
yeah, and I'm going to
won
geek
one
out
yet.
doctrinally, right? Because
Yeah.
I definitely studied the Coin Doctrine when it came out, and McChrystal and Petraeus were definitely big influences in the writing of that doctrine, and it makes a lot of sense. I mean, how do you get people to align with the messages and the concepts that we're trying to bring to that country if we're killing them off?
Right.
Right now, I understand if it's an actual combatant, whatever, you got to do what you got to do to protect yourself, right? But when a little room full of kids or something gets blown up because we misidentified a target or something, right? It's really hard to build rapport,
Right.
when you've just slaughtered some people or whatever, right? So
Almost like misidentifying a pickup truck by an airport.
That never happens.
No.
Nope. We have excellent ISR.
All right, so let's get into some ratings here. Like I said, the movie got deep.
It was good.
It was
I liked
good. It was good.
And it foreshadowed a lot of stuff. Going back
did not
to
age well.
What was it?
No,
2007.
It did not
right?
age well. That's right.
It foreshadowed a lot of things too. I mean, there were some really uncanny parallels to how the Afghanistan pullout happened and what have you. So
Well, they were because they're mentioning like, oh, I forgot about the whole Obama pullout thing back in the day. Like, did he?
yeah, he wanted out.
I know, but like it never happened. Like they set a date and it never.
Right, because the whole thing behind the surge was, hey, we were going to surge, and that's going to set the groundwork for accomplishing whatever our military mission was, and then we're going to pull out, and all those Department of State dorks will take care of it. You ever work with any of them?
No, I'm trying to think. Closest would be Sam, because when he was a bartender there at the embassy, that'd be the closest I've ever gotten to state. No, I got a few boys.
He's
that done security.
representative of our.
I got a few guys who are contractors and shit for them, but no, that's about as close as it gets to basically assisting them, never actually working at it.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into some rankings here. All right, PD.
Yeah, I give it 4 Hooahs. Great movie. Again, some really uncanny parallels. I like the fact that they tied into the whole McChrystal thing and what have you. But obviously, being anti-war or whatever, there's some inconsistencies there. I like it though. It's a loosely based, funny comedy.
Yeah, I mean, if you get past,
it's not your typical comedy too. So I don't want people like, hey, your review said this was an absolute comedy, and I'm gonna
it's different, and
or whatever.
You got to get past some of the bullshit. I guess you have to be pretty open-minded for some of our listeners that are
libertarian.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
there you go. Love it. Well said. All right, Jank the Tank.
So I gave it 4 Hooahs as well, just because it is the comedy aspect to it. You take some of the inconsistencies out with it, but I think what my favorite part of the movie was just that end where they get replaced and that new team comes in. It parallels the first 5 minutes so well.
Well, except he comes in even like bigger and badder.
Russell Crowe.
It's
Russell Crowe too.
Fat as fuck.
I know.
Right.
That was funny. That's great. Yeah, the exact same thing.
Yep.
It's such a bad forershadow of like the entire policy we've had in Afghanistan for like 10 plus years of just
meet the new boss, same as old boss,
Bob. That was great. All right, I gave it 4 as well.
Oh wow. Okay.
No, I mean like I said, enjoy this movie. I know it's like I said, anti-war.
We got triple quads.
There was other things too. Even though it's slightly, there was uniform stuff. But I get weird with.
But isn't that the thing that they have to have some inconsistencies in the uniform?
No, that's a myth. You can fucking. Are you kidding me? That's stolen valor bullshit. That's legit. You can walk around however you want.
No, right.
If I wasn't in, I could go slap on his rank, walk around, whatever, and go, as long as I don't try to get on
you
base.
Haven't?
Shut the fuck up.
I just suspect it.
Only
I don't know any details.
Only warrant.
Only warrant.
Chief here. Whatever. It's a state.
Yeah, whatever gets you in the O Club.
Oh, O Club sucks.
Yeah.
I'd rather be the E Club. It gets more dirtier down there. Right. What's that stupid game you guys play? That the fucking fake pool thing with the what was that? Did they do that? Or was it just
I don't know.
Air
We
Force?
always played pool at the O Club.
Okay, because maybe it's the Air Force Base. They have like what's that other game though? Oh my god, Jonesy, look it up.
Shuffleboard?
No. It's on a pool table, but it's not pool. It's the really it's upper class game.
Oh, you're talking about?
Oh, it's got like the bumpers and shit.
I think the bumpers. Yeah, the bumpers on it. What the hell is that called? Every O Club on Air Force Base might.
I'm not rich enough for that.
Well, I had a buddy that always.
Well, when you make 4, sir. Start practicing now.
I just come hang out with me and my Air Force buddy. We'll take you out there. You figure that out real quick. And Jonesy at the same time. Jonesy, you gave it a thought. Speak.
3.
No, you said 4, fucker. No, you give it a 3. Oh my god, you did give it a 3. Why so bad?
Honestly, I think it was just having this past week where I was and what I was dealing with.
Oh, actually on duty?
Yeah, so it drew too many parallels, and it just kind of made me more irritated than I already was.
Oh, you were dealing with a lot of officers.
He was emotionally unstable.
He was literally dealing with a bunch of generals as well, too.
So it was honestly me dealing with a bunch of officers trying to talk over each other, and I heard the word caveat used incorrectly more times.
Just a caveat off that.
Right, because
majors.
caveat really is an O type thing, whereas behoove is very much an enlisted thing.
I mean, a caveat on that, though, is
Shut
that's
up,
the
sir.
first day of Bullock.
And where's the mute button? There it is.
Where's the mute button? And
All of a sudden, his screen goes
how do we
blank.
shut him? Yeah. Hey, what's going on here? I demand to be heard.
Combat closet incoming.
It's actually something pretty funny about that. Oh my god, I think it's either on Coffee or Die or Coffee or Die. I believe they did like their own little funny of Duffel blog. It's First Sergeant faces UCMJ charges for not piggybacking off of what the commander said. See if you can pull it off. It's Coffee or Die. It should be like.
Make a long story longer.
By the way, Coffee or Die magazine is Black Rifle Coffee's great site. Also,
And the great guys, because
fantastic. All right, so check out War Machine. It's on Netflix, or
it's
you
free.
could illegally download it. I don't give a shit what you do. I mean,
Oh,
I didn't
really?
do it.
We're just
I have a
gonna
Netflix
start.
account, so
All right.
what? Telling people do whatever you want to do. It's America. Be free, listeners and watchers.
Perfect timing for our DoD disclaimer.
Yeah.
All comments and opinions expressed on this show are not reflective of the DoD or any of the military branches.
Or maybe they are.
Hey, OG, are you talking about bumper pool?
That's it. Is it bumper?
No.
Pool? Is that the class?
The-
I swear it's a little classier version.
Do they have like little bumpers that are just like raised up in the middle of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bumper pool.
I thought that was a classier name for
No,
that.
there's like another pool game.
I thought it was like a classier version of it.
Billiards. No.
Yeah, just go to billiards.
Because this is what I'm finding, and that sounds very similar to
Whatever.
what you're talking
We're
about.
past it at this point. Thank you for keeping up on that, though. I appreciate you doing your job over there. All right. Where are we at? We did the movie. Hey, there I am. How's it going? All right. It's time for the smoke pit.
Yeah. Hey, smoke them if you got them.
Yeah, no shit. Wish we could down there. God damn it. Soon enough. The
Soon
new studio,
enough.
hopefully by next season, will be awesome. All right. So, it's lowered expectations. Yeah, first time we actually announced it. We haven't done one. I haven't done lowered expectations.
Since last season, I think.
Yeah, but May, right? It was like, it's been a while.
Yeah.
I like it. It's cool.
When we
just
were going
gonna
up to McCoy for Field Sand, wasn't it? Right around that time?
Yeah, around then. We're just gonna get into some cool, weird shit. First things I want to talk about is like new military tech, dude. There's a lot of new shit that's been.
There is. Man, this whole modernization effort, just so we can, maintain a competitive edge over our near-peer adversaries.
Yeah. So first thing I want to talk about was that this
What'd
came
you
out a
see?
few weeks ago.
What'd you see?
Oh, the laser that the Air Force is putting on the C-130.
Sharks?
Sharks.
Sharks with lasers.
Laser beams. But I don't think it's that as cool as it sounds.
Okay, tell me more.
I didn't really get.
I didn't hear much about it, so you got to tell me more.
Jonesy, can you look that one up because I know they put it on.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. It's actually, so they specifically named this one AC-130, the AC-130 Juliet Ghost Rider.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, but I think
Isn't that the new? The Ghost Rider is like the newest.
that's the newest variant, yeah.
Okay.
Is it Ghost Rider, or is it just that it's the Juliet version?
Either way, Nick Cage is in it.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Nick Cage is in it.
Jesus.
It looks like
man,
AC-130
fucking,
Juliet Ghost Rider is actually the full call for it.
It's like Con Air.
Yeah, I love Con Air. Put a laser on that thing. All right, sorry, go on there, Jonesy.
So the Ghost Rider is actually meaning that it's a fourth generation of the AC-130.
Okay. Very nice. So,
Yes.
so you're
Air
about
Force
this-
nomenclature.
What does this laser do? It doesn't do anything fun, does it? Like I heard it just like
It'd be fun if it
it doesn't like
cut people.
burn. No, it doesn't do anything. It's not like Death Star type shit,
So
right?
the lasers
Right?
that they're trying to use right now, at least for DoD, they're really not meant for actually like destroying vehicles
so what's it doing? What's it
or
doing?
Lame.
Give me the hot
individuals.
shit. What's it doing?
it's for taking out missiles. It's a missile defense
Oh, it's a
system.
fry like fucking electronics or something.
Okay.
So because if they target certain parts of it, they can actually make a missile non-threatening.
Okay. That's still cool.
So
but
it
I
not-
just
mean,
turns
it's
it
still
inert.
threatening. You got a big hunk of steel flying through the air.
I mean,
But it's going to lose momentum and not hit you.
laser.
Laser
All right.
velocity.
Well, whatever. Gay in a 90s way. That way I'm saying.
Because the argument for using the laser is that it's faster than using what was it, the Aegis system? Is that what we use currently?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
'Cause it's
one
faster
of
than
the
that
package
because-
of anti-aircraft stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Or
light
anti-missile.
always moves faster than, well, a bullet.
Well, yeah, it's the speed of light.
Science, bro.
How fast is it?
Ooh.
Fast. Fucking light speed, bro.
Yeah.
That's not,
To infinity and beyond, motherfucker.
okay. Other one. That's lame.
There was one that I heard because it was kind of like cool from the PSYOP world was same thing, either like a microwave or a laser or something like that, or they would play certain things at certain frequencies because it actually rendered you unable to speak.
Get out.
I think that's called Havana syndrome.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
What are the symptoms of Havana syndrome?
I know there's
like
nausea,
nausea,
headache.
headache, internal bleeding.
So it's bringing in the ears, fatigue, and dizziness.
Wow, you had that up really quick. That's very impressive.
It's almost like we had this planned.
I didn't know.
We didn't? No.
That was totally rent. That was very.
Man, that's what happens
Johnny
when
on
you
the
type
spot.
35 words a minute.
God damn. So ringing. That's
Yeah,
horrible.
it's pretty fucked up though, because they got like more than like 200 people that have been suffering from.
What are they saying that like they're just doing this microwaves basically?
That's what it's
Yeah.
suspected of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a microwave weapon based on RF,
Okay.
which leads to
microwave
having
on a radio
Dude,
frequency.
that you could actually
on a radio
limit-
frequency that's causing low-level brain trauma.
Right, you could do that with regular antennas.
For
There's
sure.
shit in our combo stuff that we fuck with that could.
Oh, there's stuff
fry
on the
your
back
ass.
of trucks and
Right,
whatever
yeah,
else.
yeah.
I mean, it'll
Well,
give
even
you like cancer.
even on fucking towers.
0%, by the way.
0%.
But I think the differences between this and the radio antennas is the radio antennas aren't directed
Mhm.
towards us, whereas they're using a much more high-powered version directed. If this is true,
That's crazy shit.
Alleged.
Did they just happen in Europe too or something?
nothing about.
I thought there was something going
Yeah,
on.
There's
in Europe.
multiple embassies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There was some stuff coming out of Europe too.
Where? Yeah. Hey, check it out.
Like Czech, I
Freaky
think?
Dicky Dutch,
No.
maybe.
Who's fucking with the Dutch?
Well, it's not that. It's because we're in. and we're
but
in
why-
Dutchland.
What's our Dutch embassy doing? Come on. What are we
Right.
doing?
But
Alright,
it-
so-
it's just a matter of targeting U.S. personnel overseas
I
and
guess.
abroad. You know.
All right, so here's what we got:
Mhm.
reports in Colombia, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, Austria, Guangzhou, China,
Okay, that makes sense.
Washington D.C. area.
Yeah, that makes sense too.
And what's the least
Hanoi,
common denominator?
Vietnam.
China.
Which they just released their little spiel the other day.
Oh yeah,
With
man. And then the other thing we read about, or I talked to you about this morning at our real smoke pit, was U.S. troops in Taiwan on the low level.
But they put that out there a little while ago too, and but they
But it's like stepping
officially-
up, right? They're like
they officially put it out there a
It's
little bit
being
more.
part of the propaganda machine now. That's like, hey, we're actually there. We're trying to help build up their own defenses against a Chinese incursion.
It's like when China came up like the little video, and they're saying like, "Oh hey, America, you're making us look bad. Like we're not an enemy and this and that shit."
We just got to give him a dark hair wood. He'll fit in height wise.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I'm just gonna.
Ni hao.
Anyway, all right. So China,
All right.
cool. Awesome.
What other cool stuff is coming out there?
Okay, so the was it the goggles? So they're almost near completion, but I heard they're getting audited.
Ooh.
Those goggles were fun. Not the NVGs, but the actual like.
Yeah, the full like face mask,
Fa-
like
yeah, that works.
quadruple.
Can
just-
you Jones,
The
can you-
mixed reality goggles. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you see what's going on with this audit that they're
I
trying
mean,
to pull on it?
if Sam was here, he'd say, "What? They never audited the F-35 program."
I was going to say, slap an F-35 label on it, they'll fund it.
I was about to actually talk about that next too. A couple things I want to bring up about that. What do you got on that one? Anything?
All right, so I got a Reuters article from October 14th. It looks like the program is actually being pushed back
No.
towards,
Hmm.
so it's not going towards full commitment on the contract.
That's
Yeah,
fuck that.
always the good shit.
They audit that shit. See, that pisses me off. Which,
But then again, working in your cage today, again, it just kind of gives me heart palpitations. knowing how much
yeah,
government
so-
spending
we had a fun day in the cage.
is
Huh?
just.
Want to talk about that for a second before we get into anything else?
sure.
So, not naming names.
No, or items, right?
There was
other
there were some items that were
experimental MREs,
that were missing or thought to be missing.
right?
A lot of people are freaking out about this one.
Yes, a lot of sphincters were tightened.
Looking about an $800,000
Bill.
Oh, you had a
Bill.
dollar amount.
Oh,
I didn't
know.
hear that.
I know the dollar amount.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
$200K per unit. Okay, not cheap at all, right? So we get.
We're gonna get Ali the OPSEC otter on this. I don't
I'm
know.
not
I don't know how
saying-
much we're.
I mean,
No names, no location.
commo. That's all I'm gonna say. So they're missing these things, right?
Jesus.
Still?
Whatever they are. No. This is the best part, right? Few days of panic,
Mm-hmm.
confusion. Technically, they still are, but I think there's the problem was solved. Tearing up everything, saying this is that, blaming everyone's blaming somebody else for some shit,
Hands across the compound.
and then finally somebody, thank God, an officer came around.
You're welcome.
No, not you.
No, like a better one.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, there was something about had to do with tracking things via FedEx. And
Oh, the shipping labels and stuff.
right.
yeah.
So we were told originally that things were signed for and brought in.
Yeah.
So nobody I mean, we thought about it, but we're not questioning it that
So
much.
FedEx doesn't do like Amazon where they like snap a picture leaving it on your front stoop or something.
But
Your
they,
M4's here.
but they show you where it's been and who signed for everything, especially for signature
Yeah,
deliveries.
yeah.
And then finally, the good captain wanted to go check out the actual stuff, and turns out it never actually showed up at all. So,
Oops.
yep. So it became in our books. It's a big scare for really no fucking reason. Pretty
Yeah, but
stupid and
still,
pretty
I mean,
shitty.
sensitive items are sensitive items for a reason.
800
And,
G's, 800 G's, motherfucker.
and there's freaking processes in place to avoid stupid shit like this from
Fun stuff.
happening.
Hey, but you know what? My office is pretty clean now.
yeah.
Thank you for your service.
Oh,
by the way.
you're welcome.
I really appreciate that.
I rock that broom.
Speaking of a company that is Kano, I didn't even know that Raytheon was part of this, but they said the Air Force may not be able to afford the new F-35 engine.
Is it because they're a part of it, or they're trying to compete with something different?
I don't know. Can you see what that's up? The CEO said something about that. I just caught a glimpse.
Yeah,
of
why
it.
is Raytheon commenting about the F-35?
So Raytheon, well, one of the really big things with U.S. defense contracting is they try to spread out how many contractors they have, because the more contractors
Right,
you
right.
have, the easier it is to sell a congressman, right? So, but they're actually involved with a lot of the electrical components for the F-35 engine,
Oh, Raytheon, really?
Okay.
Man, these guys are in everything.
because the new engine is supposed to be able to give better fuel efficiency and thrust using a third stream of air. What exactly that third stream, I don't know. I don't understand what that means quite yet.
A Tesla Model 3.
Raytheon reminds me of Lendl Global, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You do have no idea what I'm talking about. The other guys, we're in everything. Too big to fail. Anyway, so yeah, wow. I didn't know Raytheon was, wow. Very, oh, by the way, F-35s also, aren't they like about to strap some nukes on those motherfuckers?
Yeah, that's actually the entire point of this project, because they need more force behind them so they can actually move nuclear warheads.
They have,
And is it going to be like, because weren't they working on a project to update our nuclear capabilities into like smaller packages and stuff?
Yes.
Tactical nukes?
Okay, whatever you want to call it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, is that
Yeah,
kind
kind
of
of having
tiny?
a smaller, you know.
But like, I'm seeing the argument that the CEO is actually kind of making for why it's going to get so expensive is because they're able to spread out the development costs and actually make it more economical just by, economics of scale for all the engines and components and all that shit.
cool.
Yeah.
But
Good Bill Burr. Good spread.
Good spray.
but these
Sprayed
engines
it.
are only going to be able to use in the F-35A, which is only used by the Air Force, which means the Air Force variant is going to have astronomically higher prices versus.
Is the F-35, the Air Force's one, is that the, do they have vertical takeoff like the Marine one?
No, I think it's
No,
only
that's
the
only
Marine Corps
the
version
B
has
and Charlie.
Why wouldn't you just make that for everybody? It's fucking,
Well,
why
you
do
don't need
Marines
that
al-
capability everywhere, though, right?
It's fucking awesome. If you could do it, you could do it, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's only the Marines that need
Vertical
that.
takeoff.
Yeah, I mean,
feel
let's
like
bring back the Harrier.
What was it? He's a Harrier guy.
Yeah.
Old school vertical takeoff.
Or an
Sam-
Osprey. Get an
that's,
Osprey going.
that's Sam right there. I wish he was here for this shit. Fucking F-35.
Yeah.
Gets such a hard on for it.
Which I don't know why. Like, how did it impact him specifically?
I
Right?
think it's the spending. It does piss me off as well too. It is
Yeah, but-
insane.
We spend so much
it's
money
new
on stupid-
I was gonna
generation
say, how much have we
aircraft.
dumped into that program so far?
A lot. I think it's actually. I was telling my wife about, especially the things that were missing that weren't missing.
Right,
and I
right.
gave her the total. She goes, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Like-
and to only count how many actually were missing. I'm
Yeah.
not putting out how many numbers, but there's only a few.
Yeah. It's like fuck.
Because like I get that developing like new generation aircraft that are pushing the literal edge is going to be expensive, but this has been wild ever since it was unveiled in 2016.
It's nuts. It's a whatever. All right. I'm actually it's starting to actually make me sick a little bit about talking
Yeah.
about 35 because they try to kill the 810. The bastards, dude. Fucking Air Force. Fuck them. They
I don't-
shouldn't have one anyway.
Right.
Well, they
and
killed
talk about
off-
another, program that's going to be, I don't know, from my opinion, just a whole bunch of money spent unwisely. General Dynamics with their Epirus
rifle.
team to integrate counter drone swarm system on combat vehicles.
Okay.
How does that work?
Isn't this like I thought I saw like a picture of this thing too. It was like looked like a big dish looking thing that like shoots out shit. What do you got there, Jonesy? I know you can hear clicking away over there.
Enhanced.
Heavy typing over there.
35 words per minute.
All they really got is like
Ooh, show me the picture. of that.
theoretical picture.
Hmm.
So
Alright.
like, yeah, that looks cool, but
Star Trekky.
It's
that,
not even
looks
a
like a
dish, it's a
s-
flap.
It's like a
well, that's
striker.
nothing
with
we
a
can
big old,
actually like expect to see in reality. That's like what you would see in like Pentagon Wars with the freaking Bradley.
I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely not a drone expert. I'm technologically retarded, but I don't know. There's got to be a more like Joe-friendly way of countering drones. I mean, you can go to
Shoot 'em.
Walmart or Alibaba or anywhere else that you're freaking sourcing drones from, and pick up a drone for $100 or whatever the yen conversion is or what have you, right? But it's like your average Joe has to be able to counter it. You're not going to have one vehicle that's just going to take care of a whole AO.
I mean, there's some good anti-drone technology that other federal agencies are using that we may or may not have worked with.
Isn't it just
That-
EMP shit?
No, they actually are able to track it within a certain fucking radius.
Wow.
That's all
like
that EWO stuff then, huh?
Yeah, I get
Yeah,
it.
it gets into somebody's we know's wheelhouse, and I'm sure they'd go off on it.
Oh, maybe you should get the legend on.
American Sniper?
American Sniper. Let's bring him on. He's an EWO guy, right?
He is an EWO guy.
All right. Shout out if you listen to the show, fucker.
Right.
Hit us up.
He's
Come on.
going to say, well, I can't talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck off. All right.
I got a COA with a V for Valor device on it.
Speaking of China, and we didn't finish up, I wanted to, that hypersonic test they did.
Oh, yeah.
That
No,
thing's
space
crazy.
exploration, not a hypersonic test.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Mm.
Fucking got Miley to get a little
Yeah.
puckered up. Whoa, I'm worried. I'll give you a call, though.
Right.
Hey, don't worry.
And again, all this shit that's starting to happen. And look, I don't think that, and I'm no policy expert or anything like that. Do I think a conflict's going to happen at some point? Sure, probably, because
Do I want one, though? No.
no, because it's a tough, formidable adversary.
That's a big boy.
It's a big boy. But I also don't think that things are going to happen relatively soon in the next 3-year window.
No.
Can it happen? Sure. I mean, anything can happen, right? Fucking Armageddon and what have you. But
Well, the Taiwan stuff's kicking off with that shit.
But that's kind of what I'm talking about. There's all these things: the South China Sea, Taiwan, the whole pissing off the Aussies. Although they're getting crazy freaking lockdown and
I know, they're
restriction
really,
of rights and all this shit.
Excessive as shit with that over there.
I don't know. I don't know how we could support that. That's not
I don't.
ideal democracy and freedom.
They took
I mean,
their
we let
guns away.
California exist.
Yeah. Right. Well, we have that one
Barely,
state, you know.
You know, they have a coast,
Yeah, we just keep them off all the way there. That's
right? And they have some ports that are just packed right now.
it's really bad.
Which again, going back, why can't we activate a whole bunch of fucking 88
Well,
mics?
they're talking about that,
Right, but-
that was coming up, but I think they're shooting it down as well. I think National Guard's finally going, fuck off. Dude, the last 2 years you've used and abused us.
But they're never
me a-
from California that are being used, though.
Never for anything. You're saying
I mean, maybe forest fire or two.
COVID, forest fires. Come
Okay,
on.
COVID. I'll give them COVID and forest fires.
They
What else
weren't
is-
used for anything else.
I mean, Hawaii's
Calif-
using their fucking National Guard.
California National Guard. Let's look up what recent things the California National Guard has been utilized. in.
Yeah. Let's check that out.
All right.
Yeah.
Because you always hear about other states. I barely ever hear California National Guard.
By the
do
way,
anything.
Jones, as a heads up, if Jank asks you to look anything up, don't do it. It's the only place an officer can't tell you what to do, and you're okay. All right, bud.
Yeah.
I
Your
will
orders don't mean shit.
Shit
here.
around here.
I will
Nah,
wield
it's
those
fine.
orders with great pride.
He's got his own laptop. He can look up his own shit in there.
But I'm actually
So you
disappointed.
have a couple
we-
viruses on this.
Yeah, now I do. God, this fucking
Right.
weird O-porn. Whatever you guys are into. I don't,
What are you guys into?
I don't know. Yeah,
It's
what-
just
what's-
saluting on a 12-hour repeat.
It's just yeah, he's just checking out. Fuck yeah, keep giving it to me. Yeah.
I still love the Fort Bragg salutes just in the middle of the hall.
It honestly looks like National Guard is actually getting pulled to the absolute bits just by trying to staff out all these hospitals that they have right
Okay.
now.
See.
Which again, but that goes to my point with the whole COVID thing. We were having a discussion not too long ago, right? Hey, we're firing all these doctors and nurses and what have you, right, for not being a part of the vaccine. And this is not an argument for or against the vaccine.
Don't get the vaccine.
No, get the
No, I know. I'm
vaccine.
saying.
I don't know, man.
Just doing
But-
J-Bot's parents.
But you're going to send in the National Guard who has until June of next year
To
to get vaccinated,
who are
Doesn't
probably
that defeat
not
the purpose?
vaccinated at all.
right?
There's a good chance 50% of those motherfuckers aren't.
And the people you're bringing in are already working in the medical field. So they lost their civilian jobs, only to be activated on the military side, making 1/3 the pay.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it.
Or maybe they're
continuing
getting-
to stress the economy.
Or maybe they actually getting the double because if they're salaried out, you're getting the doctors in. They're still getting their pay no matter what.
Yeah, military bring doctors in
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're the ones that got fired from working at those
Yeah.
hospitals.
So it's like a recycling thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you're getting at. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
I like it.
But you're going to tell me that a doctor on the civilian side is making less than a doctor in the army?
Oh, absolutely
Hell
not.
no.
But did
No.
they get a cool backpack when they sign up?
Yeah.
Yeah, hey,
Probably.
retention numbers are up.
Did you get one there, sir?
I did not.
Yeah. It's because you didn't
I
go
barely
to
get
basic.
any money. Unlike some people that
Which-
get everything handed to them.
Which I always forget, like re-enlistments or recommissionings or whatever the hell you guys do. How does that work for
We
you?
renew our vows every 5 years, and then, no, we really don't. It's so officers, they don't tell you you're fucking in def until you resign your commission.
Okay.
Even like when you retire after 20 years, they can still call you up.
Isn't that
wasn't
the,
it? What's her face's mom was saying that she gets like a bonus every 2 years or something like that.
I think that's for medical.
Just-
yeah,
because
she's
it's
medical.
competitive.
Yeah.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, it's because for medical
Stepmom, too.
officers
Stepmom, yeah.
is competitive, so they have to toss out a lot of money at those guys to try and keep them in the military instead of being like, oh shit, I can make way more on the civilian side.
But don't you have like initial commitment you threw for X amount of years though?
I think so, but then again, I worked
I
with a
haven't paid
nurse when I
attention.
worked at the hospital. She was 44 when she went in to pay back her masters, and they paid all that off and tossed her like another 50 grand on top of that.
Okay.
And this was not somebody who could pass PT. So
I know
I'm
pilots.
going medical.
I believe pilots have to do like a 10-year commitment guaranteed, right? I think it's something like that.
Yeah.
I think medical's like 3 to 5, something like that.
That's like yeah.
That's
10 years a heavy commitment.
It's
though.
just trying to recruit.
Or
those
is it
that
kind
like
of
training.
or is it kind of like even if you resign your commission, you kind of stay in the IRR, just like how?
No, once
we
you
would-
resign your commission, you're out.
Yeah, you're out.
You're
yeah.
out.
Because actually, so I met this guy at my reclass way back when I was going back to Camo. This E6 guy, shooting shit with him. He goes, "Yeah, I was a captain." I go,
Oh, you told me about this one.
"Yeah," and I'm like, "All right, let's hear this one." And
Yeah.
He goes, I was E6, then went O, made it all the way up to captain. Resigned my commission, then came back in and didn't realize when I resigned my commission that it's gone. So
Yeah,
I have to
forever.
go start over.
Okay.
Like, so he's like, just went back to the east side. They gave me back his 6. I'm like, dude, like you'd think you would figure that shit out.
We had a guy
Somebody
in my
would
old
tell you
company
that.
did that. He resigned. Dude's like this 05, right as I take command as a first lieutenant. He's like, I outranked you at one point. I'm like, well,
I
Then
miss
again-
the camaraderie.
yeah.
I
But then
mean-
again, we had one captain as how toxic my old battalion was. The dude came off active duty. He got a silver star with a V in Afghanistan.
No.
Came to the reserves thinking it would be easy. Got so fed up with command in 4 months, resigned his fucking commission. It was that bad.
Ooh.
That just sounds like you came from a bad place.
Yeah, but you still get the. So if you go back and forth, you still get an E plus a retirement. That's not that bad.
Yeah.
You're still gonna get it regardless. I would think, right?
If
I mean, you
gotta
got to
do,
get
like,
credit served. You know?
2 or 3 years, I think you need at that grade to be able to keep it for retirement.
Well, I mean, if like he was at least a captain, so he still had some.
About how
overtime.
long he was a captain, though.
Well, I mean, he still went to the lieutenant route. Regardless, he's getting some
Right.
O pay.
Get some O benefits.
yeah, at some point, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
I don't know how that all. I'll let you know when I get fired or resign mine.
It's
Well,
you have to
let's hear some more things
keep,
from
keep
you.
on the
Yeah.
keep coming to this this
Yeah,
show.
a little more truth serum there,
yeah,
sir.
A few more episodes, and yeah, it's all right. It's all gonna come out now.
You get buddy fucked by
The
your
water's
own
turning the
friends.
frogs gay. Anyway,
Can't say gay in the podcast
They live in Idaho, by
unless
the way.
you say it's from the '90s. Then it's
from
okay.
the 90s.
All right,
Yeah.
90s gay is okay.
Right.
After AIDS, but before it was like wrong to say it. All right. Same with
Yeah.
retarded. I
Which
don't-
you still need to talk to your friend over there to come on the show, the one that misinterpreted what was said about his legs. We were clearly huge fans of his legs.
yes, company commander. Yes,
Yes.
big fan of you, sir. Very much so.
Absolutely.
It was definitely our guest Fink, the piece of shit, that said that. Was it? Wasn't me whatsoever.
Which congratulations on the birth of his new child.
Yeah,
I
it's a
hope
fucking
everybody's
good for him.
doing
Yeah.
well. But fucking submit my 4187. I want to get paid, guy.
Yeah.
You and me both.
I know you're on your, what do they call that leave for men when
Paternal leave.
paternal? It's so stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice actually, but
I mean, can you even call it paternal and maternal, or can it be just,
Baby leave.
parent leave or
Parental leave.
yeah?
then again, I mean, I like Fink, but he looked like he was pregnant too, though. So I couldn't tell who was having the kid there. I don't know. Who's smirking?
Are you
back
fat shaming again? You fuck.
there? I do it all the
You
time.
piece of shit.
I'm a skinny fat guy. It's okay.
Mhm.
I used to be fat.
Yes, I've seen pictures.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I get there. I go back and forth. It's winter too now, so I'm wearing sweatshirts. Packing.
Whereas I find I actually lose more weight in the freaking winter.
Really.
I don't know why.
Hibernation.
No, I mean I should become like a Sam during winter, but I don't.
He's losing weight. Leave him alone.
He is. He's doing good too. I think the work is stressing him out.
A little too much. Needs to do more Semper Hooah, less fucking managing bars and shit.
Right?
Yeah.
But he's getting a base. Bills
Fucking
paid.
A. All right. What else we got here? Oh, dude.
we had some more stuff here, right?
I did. I want to talk about Taiwan built like a exoskeleton.
Exoskeleton.
It's like gives them super strength. Dude, check that shit out. What do they got on that? It's supposed to do magical things like run faster, carry heavy things.
I know it was about like carrying heavy loads. That was a big thing that they were worried about.
I wanted to bring it up because of running faster and fat. That's what kind of why I brought it up.
Oh,
I thought maybe
okay.
for you it'd be great.
Yeah. Forbidden on the PT test. God damn.
That's not it.
All right.
What are you doing? What are you putting up there?
Jesus.
You're all over the place. Put that shit down. Newsweek. That's two left.
Jones.
It's
Give me
either
something
that.
in the middle.
If we go, there's only two options right now for China or for the Taiwanese exoskeleton,
Okay.
and one of them is basically just a Chinese propaganda site. The South China.
Bullshit. I found that on a military one of our pages.
American news you can use.
Yeah, actually, check out. Yeah, it's got to be on one of them.
Popular Mechanics.
Wow. Futurism. Check Futurism.
Is it like one of those Live, Die, Repeat or Edge of Tomorrow? I think was
Oh
the
my
name of
God.
the movie. Like one
Yeah.
of those exoskeletons.
I heard they're making a sequel
Right.
to that, by the way.
They've been
Are they
saying that
really?
though for like 6 years.
I don't know where I heard that. I heard there's a sequel coming.
Such
to
a good movie.
5 years ago.
that. No, shit. Like,
Recently.
did you find it? Futurism.
Yeah, I did. It budget cost of only 5.74.
What's that?
Their budget for this entire program is only $5.74 million,
Or is that Taiwanese dollars?
Right.
Which is like
which goes further than ours.
okay,
but,
whatever. So yeah, give me some specs of this fucking thing. What's it do?
They're expecting it to actually be out. It's in development right now. It started in 2020.
Okay.
The entire program is actually built more for reducing the stress on leg and hip joints, so
Totally
that
need
they
that.
can
I go
actually
for that.
increase the load that their soldiers can carry, so that they can either carry a heavier weapon system
Okay.
or B more munitions.
What?
11
inch
nothing about,
claims.
nothing about running faster though.
No, that is in there because if it's a lower weight, then they can move faster
Just
to
run,
target.
like- so
yeah,
let's say I have nothing else just but me. I could fucking cruise.
yeah, because the version that they're on right now, 2.0, what they call it, enables them to carry up to 220 pounds of additional weight,
Ooh.
Cool.
Spicy.
That's a lot.
Fuck ton of weight.
That's a lot.
which, I mean, if you also figure in like trying to move a wounded casualty off the field,
Yeah, that'd
That-
be good for like medics. And
That's
shit.
like 12 ammo cans.
That's a lot of shit.
Coming to an ACFT near you.
Still gotta take mine.
I actually like the new ACFT.
No,
It's not bad.
it's hot.
Minus that sprint drag carry.
Yeah, that thing is scaring the shit out of me.
Hey, for being a smoker, being a fat guy, I did my sprint drag carry in like 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
That's pretty fucking
Nice.
Right.
Yeah, you did pretty good when we took it a
Yeah,
couple months
good.
ago.
What's the like?
I think 3 minutes is the
3
cutoff.
That's still pretty good, dude.
So,
For a
yeah.
big dude, that's pretty.
I mean, most people were right at the 2 minute mark. So
That's pretty
figure, hey, if I got 15 seconds on it because of, me being me, that's not bad at all.
All
Leg
right.
tuck is, that's the rough one.
Don't do that plank though. That's
4 minutes of plank or
is
what?
it 4 or is it 2?
It's 4.
Is it
Oh
4
my
now?
God.
It got
Yeah,
updated to 4.
It's 4.
That's insane.
That's-
That's too long.
It's stupid.
It's
Just
to
do
get
the leg
everybody
tuck.
out of
that
doing a plank.
exoskeleton looks pretty cool. Give me a picture of that. Blow that shit up. Full screen that. Look at that. That's pretty hot.
I want one of those.
Fuck yeah, dude.
and
yeah.
duration of 6 hours for early generation, that's not bad for what you're expecting.
That's pretty hot.
How long's the battery life though?
6 hours
6 hours.
Holy
6
shit.
hours.
You don't
for a
listen,
lithium
sir.
ion
I know.
battery for like
Let's
the-
start
VA, I
talking.
want my 10%.
for something that started in 2020. That's actually fairly good
See,
progress.
there's good shit that comes out of Taiwan. That's why we got to protect them.
Right.
Marines are there.
Oh my God! Can you imagine if our Tony Stark, which is Elon Musk, and the Taiwanese got together and came up with like an exoskeleton
Our
Tesla
real,
or
like-
something?
like
It'd be
legit
more
Iron
of an
Man.
Ultron thing.
Yeah, it really would. It'd have like Elon's like little smirky thing to it. I don't know, maybe.
Right. Fuck
I'll
off.
just kill this one here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Making a ton of money.
I have what does he have? Like Asperger's or some shit?
Yeah, he's on the spectrum.
Like legit? I thought he
Legit.
admitted to it.
He did.
All right, let's talk about some real pressing shit. Alec Baldwin.
Alec
Pull up
fucking
the fucking
Baldwin.
reports here. What is happening with Alec Baldwin? Is he
going to jail.
going to jail? Is
I
there
think
I know
charges
he's going to be
being pressed?
charged at least because
Somebody give
he's
me
the producer. It ultimately comes down to him.
Absolutely.
yeah, but
the
it's-
buck stops here.
Yeah, but
Did you guys see
everyone's
the,
a producer in
uh,
Hollywood. Like everyone in a movie is a producer. There's like 50
Mm.
producers.
Yeah.
So
Did you guys see the who the armorer is for that set?
no,
It was some female, right?
he
Yeah.
kept saying. Was it a female?
It was a female
was a
that was the
female.
armorer.
But she got the job from nepotism, from what I heard.
I heard though there was also
Right.
multiple reports that this has happened before with her record here, that she's fucked up before.
Quite possible, because I think she put out a tweet like years ago when she was working on something different.
Pull some shit up here. I heard people were fucking also quitting weeks before any of this happened because of safety issues. That they're
Yeah, I don't remember
was a
who
union
exactly it
thing.
was on the cast or on the crew, but I know there was at least one individual that kept on getting named as a consistent safety risk, not on just this set, but on every set they've been on.
I see in your headline, and this is exactly what I brought to my wife. Involuntary manslaughter charges could be filed. So
Yeah.
who's on who though? That's on him, or are they trying to pin on somebody else? I gotta know this shit.
I haven't read through it yet, but if I was
Start
to make
reading.
a guess, it most likely be him because he did pull the trigger.
Okay, but there's probably. I mean, they're gonna give him.
I mean, there's a whole criminal law element of it, right? Whether he was criminally negligent or was the criminal negligence on the armor, right? So, I mean, a case can be made. He didn't follow any of the 4 firearm safety rules.
right. I mean, if you're a pissed
Okay.
off.
I found it.
What do you got? What do you
So it's actually going to be against 2 crew members. I'm going to keep going so I can try to find the name of the crew members, but they are going to be the ones because they inspected the prop that was fired by Alec Baldwin.
But he shouldn't be pointing a weapon, whether it's prop or
Weapon
not,
safety, bro.
at anything he was unwilling to destroy.
But he's gonna get off it. They're gonna say it.
Oh, I'm sure he's going
When
to have
you're
some kind of
rich.
fundraiser for his defense fund if he can't fund it himself, and all of Hollywood's going to come out and support him. I just love the irony between like all the shit talking he was doing when Dick Cheney fucking shot the guy in the face.
That
right?
was the best.
He was like talking so much shit, right? Which again, fuck Dick Cheney, right, for shooting a dude in the
But
face.
the other guy apologized after. That's the best
right,
part.
he
The guy-
apologized to Dick Cheney. Sorry for making you shoot me in the face accidentally.
That was the best. I remember
Right.
that. I was like, dude, only Dick Cheney could do that.
yeah.
Balls on Halliburton.
But
Our sponsor, by the way.
Yeah.
I wish. Oh my god.
yeah.
Woo.
Even just give us a stock or something.
We wouldn't be in
you
my
know?
basement right now. Fuck.
But yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting. I just, this guy has been such a piece of shit to the gun community, the legal gun owners, the well-trained, responsible gun owners that are responsible for protecting their homes, their families, and the American way of life. America was founded on owning guns, and we should continue. And he just spent so much time fucking us over.
I agree. I like
Yeah.
it. Well,
Yeah.
I don't like it. I mean, it's still sad.
So
what
it's sad.
happened.
It's sad. A person
I mean,
died.
yeah, that's the shit part. It's like we're making fun of him a lot, which I think is
Right.
kind of fun to make fun of him for. But I am actually, I am sad for the woman that lost her life.
Hey, she was young too, had a kid.
41.
Yeah.
Dude,
You
that's
said she had a kid or a kitten?
Kid.
Oh, kid. Okay.
Hollywood.
Because I'm like,
kid.
okay, she's got a kitten, whatever, we'll go. But yeah, with the kid and
She
all.
was actually pretty cute too. That's a
Was she
sad
really?
loss. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring her up.
That's
Pull
a
her up.
shame.
I think the best part would be if Trump funded his defense campaign.
Oh my god.
Oh, just to stick it to him. No, he'll actually plus up the prosecution team.
1.5. 1.5 comment was too good. That's a fucking highlight reel right there. Oh my god. All right. So Baldwin, who knows? This is more of a serious episode. My god, lowered expectations. We
Right.
got deep. We're getting into some stuff. It's good to mix it up every now and then. Maybe we'll get some of our 60 plus listeners to stick around a little longer.
That's right.
Instead of
So
our-
as I'm reading one of his Alec Baldwin stories, though, one of the most well-known on-set fatalities due to a stunt gone wrong happened in 1982 on a set of Twilight Zone movie. Actor Vic Morrow and 2 children, ages 6 and 7, were filming a Vietnam War battle scene in which they were supposed to be running from a pursuing helicopter. However, special effects explosions too close to the low-flying helicopter damaged one of the rotor blades, according to the reports, causing the pilot to lose control and crash into the 3 actors.
Yeah, I
Talk
heard about. Yeah,
fucked
we
up.
were
They
just
Kobe
bringing this up.
Bryant that shit.
Yeah. Oh man.
Too soon.
Whoa, too soon?
Too soon.
I feel bad for the kid.
Yeah.
Well, I feel bad for everybody. I mean, it's a fucking horrible situation. But yeah, no. I was just talking about that because I was bringing up the whole Brandon Lee thing the other day, and somebody was just brought that up. I was like,
Okay.
didn't know that. This literally happened like right as I was born. So,
Yep.
crazy though. Oh, actually, you're utilizing the iPad.
I'm
Thank
utilizing.
God.
I'm trying to step
unlike
up my
Sam.
tech.
Sam doesn't know how to use these things. He just sees
My
button.
work just gave
Marine-
me an iPad too, so
Mar-
I'm getting warm and fuzzy with
First
it.
time
too.
you got one, all right? Marine button. Make
I'm surprised
push.
he's not drawing out with a crayon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's well,
Tell him Blue Force Tracker.
paper map, 10-digit paper crayon.
Right.
The two that were actually named for possibly facing charges are the armorer and the assistant director. Hannah Reed was the armorer, and Dave Halls was the assistant director.
So nothing for Baldwin whatsoever.
Not
The
yet.
man who pulled the trigger. Okay.
Well, then you can't blame the man or the gun then.
I mean, I could hand you a loaded gun all fucking day and
Right.
just say, here you go. What you do with it? Come on, that's bullshit. All right, that's a little fucked up.
Well, that's depressing.
Like if they're gonna charge them and not even like give him something. I mean, you gotta check it, dude. Come on.
Right.
Like, how long you been in the business? I mean, regardless, I know you knock fucking firearms and shit, but just it's common sense. Just all right, everything's good because someone says it's good. Jeez, I checked I gave the old cat there like the firearm. I checked it 4 times before I even handed it over to him. First thing he did, fucking is racked it back and clear.
Yeah.
He wouldn't even fucking aim it without. He had it racked back the whole time, aiming down the thing.
I'm just looking at some more Alec Baldwin memes as.
Oh yeah. Pull some shit up there.
When they hand you a real gun by mistake at the fun fair and you shatter all the pins, do I still get a prize?
I already know that one. That was a good one. All right.
Gutierrez Reed actually does have a series of complaints against her from previous films.
See, that shit
Yeah,
happens.
that's what I thought. That there were some issues with her in the past dealing with that.
Fucking nuts.
And I think she had like some kind of story put up that she grew up around guns with her dad or something like that, but it wasn't until she was like 16 that she got like really warm and fuzzy. But again, she's 20 something now, right? So definitely a few years of experience she should have had.
Because this is what I got right here. Nick Cage blew up on her.
Really? A
Oh, well, Nick Cage, I heard he blows up on a lot of people.
little bit of psycho.
You know,
Well,
it's the
yeah.
you know,
I like
the,
his
you know the
movies. Steal the
SpongeBob
Declaration
meme,
of
the "I'ma
Independence."
head out." Yeah. What do you say after you shot the director and killed the cinematographer? It's Alec Baldwin. I'ma head out.
Rough.
Rough one. I like that kind of dark comedy though.
Gross shit. All right. Well, we've been running for a little while. Lowered expectations.
Lowered
shit runs dry.
expectations.
We're at
But
some
there's
point.
been a lot of stuff going on. I mean, we're going to have some interesting guests coming up.
We do.
So we got some good confirmations in, so that's going to be cool.
Some hot stuff here. More females too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Spicy. I always like it.
Spicy.
We got some females. We got some. I don't want to give anything away.
No, because they definitely have some amazing stories.
Yeah, we got some
between
cool,
the two of them.
some very
so.
interesting people coming up.
We may have our first. Do we break the news then?
with how?
Our first. No.
Nah.
The O. No.
No, we were.
The O that we'll bring on.
No.
No. You know what? Surprise, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
You know?
something's gonna be happening. The next few weeks are gonna be really.
It's gonna be
cool.
good.
It's gonna be very interesting. Like I said, lowered expectations. May have been a lame episode. Thank you for sticking by. If you're.
We also
at the
need some
start.
of your help, guys. I mean, with some of this lowered viewership, we need you guys to get the word out. Like,
Who
subscribe.
the fuck said there's lower viewership?
I don't know. That's what you kept saying,
On
right?
YouTube, maybe our listenership is fucking solid. I'm
Yeah,
not worried about that.
listenership is
We're actually
good.
top 25 in all of podcasts, by the way. You realize that? That's fucking awesome. We're the top 25% in podcast on numbers. How we are. YouTube is fucking horrible, by the way.
Yeah, how
None of
does that
people.
work?
That's fine. I don't care. We're not monetizing there.
Okay.
So
Right.
the good thing is, at some point, where you'll be able to watch our podcast pretty soon on like Spotify and all that, which would be nice.
Yeah.
Because we're based through Anchor, and Anchor and Spotify is tied together. So we're on this wait list sometime, maybe this
that'd
year,
be
whatever.
cool.
Yeah, you could actually watch us then as well if you watch whatever.
And we want to come up with some more merch. We definitely got some ideas going. We just need some. If any of you guys have artistic talents, come help us out. Draw some shit up.
Yeah,
for
any
us.
ideas, anything you want, like just hit us up, like left or right, like questions, concerns, ideas, whatever the fuck. Just
Not just hate mail.
hate mail is awesome too, though.
We love it. Don't get us wrong. We love it, but don't just limit yourself to hate mail. Right?
Yeah.
Save that for the Facebooks, or what are they called now? They changed their
Meta.
name? Meta.
So is that like
The
their
metaverse.
Is that what they're trying to do? Like what Google
Stupid
did
name.
with Alphabet, where the parent company has now changed its name, but there's
Yeah. It's still gonna be
I think it's the
Facebook,
same
and
way.
Meta's just gonna be the
that's stupid.
The
everything-
holding company. or
everything's
whatever.
gonna be doing business as anyway. Whatever. It's fucking dumb. All right, a little plug here at the end here. We got to do a lot more bullshit. Like, subscribe, follow, share. Remind yourself, hey, we're on a bunch of different platforms. Listen, watch, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, on Facebook, at Semper Hooah Podcast. IG and TikTok, at Semper Hooah. SemperHooah.com/shop. Check out the merch, t-shirts, mugs, Soon to be dildos, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Talked about it last
I would have
episode.
loved.
Go on.
I would have loved to wear my.
There's the captain's always excited about the.
I would have loved to wear my Fubu Jar shirt today because
Stop
it's like
M&Ming the mic.
everybody was all
Road home
like,
program. Do your thing.
Shut the
Road
fuck
home
up.
program.
I was getting ready to talk about the Fubu Jar T-shirt. How I wish I would have wore it today
Yeah.
with all these experimental MREs.
Thank you for supporting Article 15's clothing line
That's
today.
right. Pure professional.
What an asshole.
Road
Anyway,
home program.
hit that up. We're going to finish that fucker off pretty soon.
Yep. Or if you
Um,
yourself are struggling, need help, reach out.
Hit us up, actually. Contact at semperwho.com. Not just a hate mail, but hit us up. If
Honestly,
you're-
we're just some average
times are
Joes
tough.
that have been through some shit in life too, and we're willing to help out. We'll have Jones drive
probably not the first one you want to go to, but if you want to, I mean,
right.
we're there.
But we're up.
We are pretty chill.
We're hip. We're hip on things.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Captain, for coming back in, being in the closet when no one else could.
Do I get to come out though?
No, which
We're
I
keeping
was
you
gonna
down
say,
the
it's
whole
like you
time.
really never left from last time.
Yeah, we really just kept him down here.
A little basement goblin.
Please send food.
home to my wife?
No, let me stay here. There's guns here.
Don't sorry. I've been texting for you. You've been TDY. She understands. She loves you very much.
Right.
Is the pool boy still over?
I sent a few dick pics. She was very impressed how big you've gotten. She's like, wow. How
He's
did
a
that
growing
happen?
boy.
You grew 7 more inches. That's amazing.
It's cold in the basement. Damn it.
Yeah.
Just like give him a haircut.
So bad. Hope she doesn't listen, by the way.
Right.
No, not yet.
Yeah. Or ever now. at
Ever
this point.
start on episode 18?
Yeah, no, have them start. Usually the spouses don't get this far into an episode, nor do most of our listeners.
No,
So
my wife
this is-
actually, the one where we had Des on.
Yeah.
Because
I bet.
No, because I mentioned the fact that my kid, the thing he texted or she texted me about him, like my hands are full, like scratch my ass or something, right? So she's saying watch the whole episode with me. I was like, well, what's happening here?
Waiting to make sure you weren't touching the female there. That's how it is.
Right.
I know it is. I think my wife watched the whole one too. First time in a while.
You're being weird. You keep calling her a nice lady.
She is a nice lady. She really Des is awesome. She's very
Sir,
nice.
you've met Des, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was my first female guest. I didn't know how to act.
Yeah.
Very weird. I had to be like safe,
Right.
That's
Not how you normally are.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, normally I'm more Sharpie, but,
Right.
I had to keep it. Yeah.
stop with the multicam stuff. I actually don't like the multicam.
Yeah. Kill it for right now.
Yeah, I actually don't like
Towards
it.
the end of episode, I don't
No,
want to see
in
it.
general, I think this setup is perfectly fine.
Yeah, we have people who wanted to see our faces a little bit more, though.
Who?
I don't know. There's people.
Yeah,
There's a
people.
list.
You keep mentioning these people.
Even
I don't
co-
think
I
you know
can't-
these.
I can't give out names all the time. It's inappropriate.
It's,
all right.
it's
Thank
him.
you.
He's people.
I have people.
Yeah.
Beep Bruce.
It's probably the
All right,
same
thanks,
people I know.
Thanks for everyone coming on again. Thank you for taking some spot. Jake the Tank, who's just going to stay down here for the rest of the time. Oh, you got your sign up one last time. Spare some
Spare change, please, Hale.
Jonesy, thanks for being
Marine
around.
crop, but-
All right, guys. See you next week. Hopefully we'll have somebody interesting on.
Yes.
All right. Out.
Out.